And we're live with our first little session of Call from the Deep. It is a seafaring and eldritch horror campaign. And today we are setting up characters for our lovely players, some old, some new, which we will get to in a moment to introduce them all. Got a little itinerary here, so I don't miss anything. And we've already dealt with scheduling, so I'll cross that off. Next up, let's see. Trinkets. Oh yeah, downloaded that. We got a PDF for trinkets now, so we'll get to roll those in a minute. And let's see. Okay, yes. So the structure. How does this campaign run? So this is going to be a level 1 to 12 campaign. It's going to be long form, so we're going on an epic long arc where multiple factions, villainous characters will all kind of cross paths, and your job as players is to bring your choices, your heroics, to shape the world and hopefully make the base leave the place better than you found it. Maybe I can already see
question mark.
Yeah, we'll see. Depends where you guys go, but ultimately, yeah, I think there is a lot of saving the world type stuff going on, but there's also just a lot of more going at your own pace, this adventure. Whereas previously, like in Icewind Dale, it was all kind of solely focused on one task at hand, and all your goals kind of aligned with that. This time, you're sort of more free spirits. You're on the waves, going from place to place, island hopping, and you've got loads of little quests you can pick up. And maybe there's an underlying theme or puzzle. Maybe there's a grander scheme at play, but you'll have to figure out those little hints yourselves as you go. But really, you guys are at the helm. You can pilot this story wherever you wish. If you decide to go off on a random island, you can do. If it turns out it's way too dangerous, maybe you have to retreat, come back there later. But yeah, it's really you guys deciding the trajectory of the story and the campaign. Speaking of good news, the ice has melted. Woo! Trade is back in on Icewind Dale, so that means
we did it.
Hooray.
did. Yeah.
How did that happen? Oh my god!
Yeah, somehow. Just
People
one day.
better be already telling the story of how legendary we are. Otherwise, I'm going to be real upset. I want credit for all of this.
But which group? Which group
Yeah, which was it?
was the one? Because
we know the answer to that. We don't need to get into that. It's clear which
One.
group.
Oh no.
Is it?
Division already.
Oh no! Oh no! Did we save Oral or did we kill Oral? I don't know.
It's Schrodinger's oral at this point.
It is.
But that makes trade and shipping a lot more common, which are perfect targets for pirates. So whilst the ice has melted, the pirating has gone up, and what a perfect timing, because there is a lot of pirates in this campaign. You can expect swashbuckling adventures with a splash of eldritch horror, and yeah, we'll see where the adventure takes us. But there's also the usual mind control, enslavement, body horror. There's cults. There's child endangerment in this one as well. So if anyone has any lines or veils they wish to let me know, you can either privately message me or just state outright, hey, we'd definitely not like this included. But I think most of you know my DMing style already, so you already know already know what's not included. But yeah, otherwise.
Does anybody want to mention any specific lines or veils that they want to?
I've got nothing.
I think there's, we know your style, and
Yeah.
Okay.
All the obvious hyper grim stuff.
All the obvious ones, yes.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Then in that case, skip over to this part. Yes. Wow. All right. We already got to character descriptions already. All right. Faster than I expected. But I think you already know like the blurb for the campaign as a whole. But I'll read it for the stream anyway. So how does this campaign sort of start? Well, the adventure will inspire you to indulge in the finest tropes of piracy, swinging from rigging, blasting bad guys with cannons, and forcing landlubbers to walk the plank. Once that tomfoolery is out of the way, there are darker things. Perhaps even a chance for me to get revenge, as otherworldly horrors may break the minds of your characters, turning them from notorious captains to broken heroes. But if you can hold your own against the horrors of the deep and of the outer planes, you may emerge triumphant over one of the realm's most hideous villains. Effectively, the start of the campaign is there is word of a crash landing on the material plane, a strange, otherworldly ship. And with it, they have brought an unexpected wave of piracy and hideous creatures from the bottom of the Trackless Sea. And a notorious foe has been awakened from the deep, intent on destroying the world as you know it.
What did the
The
Koa do it?
adventurers, Koatoas, could be.
What did
Maybe
they
it's
do?
them. It's the fish people once again. But I'm sure you'll cook them up and eat them for rations. At least most of you might. I mean, looking at the party, I think only one person doesn't eat, and that's the rest of you will most likely be eating all kinds of weird delicacies, I'm sure. The adventurers must set sail along the Sword Coast, fending off the pirate attacks and putting together this fractured puzzle that will reveal the true villain. Now, speaking of the Sword Coast, this is still going to be set within sort of my world as a whole, Midra. We're, however, using the map from the Sword Coast, I'm just going to be changing a few locations to match with the coastline of Midra. So it's a weird mishmash of both. Sort of, well, with Icewind Dale, it was much more like separate from the rest of the world, so it was easy to just say, hey, this is the far north. But this one sort of intermingled, like stitched together at the seams. So there'll be a couple of names that I'll replace along the way. And all right, then what's next? Okay, so let's actually meet our characters. Who are these adventurers going on this grand swashbuckling adventure? Start from the top on the list I have here, which is actually you, Sara-Jane. Hey, there you go. Tell us about Amonet.
I super love going first. Just wanted to say that. Amonet is a Aasimar. She has humanoid body with a falcon, a peregrine falcon head. She has a beak. She has feathers. She has talons as fingernails. She is a young woman, not very young, but not middle-aged. And she is a paladin. She has been kicked out of her community, essentially ostracized, and she is exploring the world, trying to set things in order. She is a servant of Horus, who is the king, the sun god, and she champions the divine order called the Map, which is, everything in its right place. Everyone fulfills their role, and everything is just fine. This is what she's trying to do. So she's trying to correct what she sees as faults and injustices.
You say
Mhm.
the divine order is called the Map?
The Mat, M-A-A-T, Mat.
Oh, M-A-A-T. Okay.
Yes.
Do we know
So
what that
she,
stands? Have you told us what that stands for, or no?
it doesn't stand for it. It's an Egyptian word. It means divine order.
Okay.
She follows the Egyptian gods, but Horus is her particular patron. And she is a little awkward around people, a little unsure of the world. This is her first time emerging into the world. And so she's just sort of learning how to learning new experiences, and some of her ideas may be a little bit narrow-minded from that. So she's hopefully going to learn a little bit about diverse ideas. And yeah, that's her. She doesn't have wings yet, but we're getting there.
Getting there. Well, we'll see.
Mm.
Maybe a desperate prayer in a certain situation might gift you some of
Sh-
those.
She may need to earn those. Yes.
At least permanently. Now,
Mhm.
yeah, you're not the only one with wings, potentially, who has to earn them throughout this campaign. Let's go to Cruz next. Cruz, tell us about Blink.
Blink. Okay. So let's see. He is a tall, lithe figure, very dragonfly inspired. Statistically, just going to be 3 green. Let's see. Much like Sara-Jane's character, actually, there's a lot of similarities. Let's see. He comes from basically another world entirely. He doesn't know basically anything about what this Midra place is or what's going on, its customs or whatever. So I guess you could say he gets into trouble at times, just like unintentionally. He's not like he doesn't lack confidence. He just doesn't really know what the heck he's doing. He's a bit aimless, actually. He just, again, he doesn't really know where he is. Let's see. Before he ended up in Midra with this fine crew of ne'er-do-wells, he was actually about to ascend to godhood of sorts in his own realm. But before that could happen, he effectively got literally stabbed in the back. It damaged his own body in severe ways. He basically just ends up here, has to figure out what's going on, hopefully get home.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot to tell about the backstory of Blink. They got so much kind of in the works, and yet in this realm, they're a stranger, and they've been reduced, I will say, in some capacity, since you're starting at level 1 mechanically, and they'll be effectively recovering. It's more the case to get their wings. They're going to have to recover, but in Amonet's case, they're more like striving to earn them. And we have already 2 characters that are very tied to gods and divinity. I think that is going to be an interesting bond between you two, but we'll get onto those bonds in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Another character that might potentially have ties to divinity is a character called Ark. Grayham, you don't have to tell everything. I know you want to keep a lot of this to secrets, but you can definitely at least. I mean, you don't know half the secrets about your own character. So
Yeah, I do not. So
share what
Ark
you are willing.
is, yeah. Ark doesn't remember much, doesn't know much about the world that he's inhabiting. He only remembers that when he was brought online, he was told never open up, and then he was promptly thrown over the side of a ship into the deepest part of the sea, and kind of left to his own devices. For how long he's been down there, he doesn't know, but he's obsessed with watching fish and coral. He's a real expert on under the sea life because he has just lived there, been walking about. If you've ever seen the film, the animation Wall-E,
Mhm.
it's kind of like that, but underwater, getting up to mischief. He's very small. He's as small as a small character can be in terms of size. He's just a little box. The designs on them, he doesn't really know what they mean. The little kind of dragonfly shaped things, and he doesn't know what they are. He's very nervous. He is a walking risk assessment. So whenever he's scanning for dangers, if he sees anything that freaks him out, the wee periscope disappears and he just kind of shakes um, inside his shell. I don't know how much in terms of bonds and time the characters would have spent, but if you spend any length of time with him, you'll see that he is not one to stick around in a fight. He's looking to keep himself safe. He will hide behind other characters. He will try and run out the room, and he only fights when he has to. He's a runner. It's not cowardice or anything. It's he's just frightened that he's going to get damaged. So a lot of it he doesn't know, he doesn't remember. There's a corruption in his hardware somewhere that causes him to glitch out, and slightly different nuances of his personality come out as a result. He's proficient in quite a lot of tool use, and I'm not entirely sure what that will be. I have lots of fun ideas that could manifest as. As I said earlier, it might be good to respond to some of the character bonds that come up and use that to kind of characterize them a wee bit.
Fantastic. All right, brilliant. And I think it's interesting to see a character who's kind of new to the world, experiencing everything, but also a character who's kind of got this almost like amnesia. And so I think there's like a bond between Blink and Ark in some fashion, that they're both completely new here, right? At least Ark doesn't have any recollection, and Blink is exploring a brand new horizon.
Blink is a
So,
dragonfly. He literally has dragonfly designs on him.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. Well, then, if these two are going to be wandering around aimlessly or sliding around the deck, um, hopefully they're going to have a guide, someone to show them the world. Is there anyone who is experienced on this damn boat? Does anyone know of the waters? Yes.
Unfortunately, no.
No. Wait. No. No. Yes. There's someone we can rely on, right?
No,
Right,
no.
Reekses? Julian,
Rely on.
tell us.
Yes.
Tell us about Reekses.
Okay, so apparently the most experienced in the world is a 5-year-old frog. Standing at a whopping 3 feet tall. Reekses is, just a little guy out for some adventure. He wants to go surfing. He wants to go adventuring. He wants to have fun. And, if it looks like fun, it might be fun, is what he's going to say to everybody all the time. Okay. He is, always around carrying his boogie board with him. He's going to try to do some crazy things, probably. And I guess is I don't know about where bonds will find them, but is going to be, I think, navigating and finding the way around, because he's good with that kind of thing. Good with finding his way through things. Worked as a guide in a different area, in a different sort of realm of nature. But was a guide taking people through difficult terrains and difficult paths so they were safe on that path, and so he will help people that way. And yeah, I think that's where we'll go from there.
Beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, this art is all amazing. I love this. This is by Senful Studios. I think they're in the chat. So give a little wave,
Yeah.
and yeah, they have
Yay.
currently working on Amonet, Sara-Jane's character. We don't have a finished piece yet, but it will probably be ready by the time we start anyway. So still coming along, but I think I could show you some placeholder right in the meantime. But I think you gave a pretty good description, anyways. And yeah, I guess finally, me. Hi, I'll be your DM. So, and this is also more art by Sen. This is little Snurg dressed up in his pirate outfit, ready to set sail. He's got he's got multiple eye patches because you never have too many of those. He's he's got like a 3 eye patch, and he's got a little tricorn and something slithering around up there. He's completely unaware of it, but they're along for the ride. Clearly, they got a stowaway in their tricorn. And all right, cool. Nice. So, with that said, our beautiful characters, let's figure out just how good at the stuff they said they were good at they are, and roll some stats. So,
Yeah. This is the best part.
we'll start from the
Let's do
very,
this.
very top. We'll do one at a time. I do have actually a formula if you'd prefer to roll all of it at the same time, but you can also roll the dice one by one as well. What do you prefer, Sara-Jane?
I mean, whatever's. We can roll one by one. That's fine.
Yeah.
Gives a little bit
Okay.
of anticipation. Yeah, if it doesn't take too long.
No, should be fine. We got all day.
All right.
Go ahead. Roll
It's just
4d6, drop 1. So drop the lowest effectively. Should be / 4d6 d1.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, should I roll them one at a time? I don't know.
Was
Let
that
me
private
see.
roll, maybe?
So
No, I saw them. I saw them on the
But
image.
do you have it set to private roll or blind roll?
No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe.
No.
Maybe. All right, let's try that again.
I can reveal the first one if you like.
3, 5, 1, 3.
A 12. Okay. And then you got.
Hang on.
You can press.
Gotta write all
up.
this down.
If you have made a roll, I think you can press up on the D, not the D, on your keyboard, like
on
the up arrow.
on the keyboard.
Why did
No.
Snurk grow?
Oh my
that's
goodness!
not
A
bad.
12,
Nice.
19.
Woo!
Nice.
That's
But
huge.
is it 4d6 minus 1?
It should be -2, that one. So when you're doing these, make sure to do the 4d6 and
46 minus 1?
Or
It should
46
be-
minus.
it should be D1.
Drop the lowest, right?
Yeah, if you put D1 at the end of the formula, that effectively means drop the lowest.
Okay, 4D. Okay, let me have to do. I wasn't doing that.
Is
That's
that with
okay.
a space?
46
for D1?
D1.
Yeah,
And
no
you still got a
space.
17 on that second one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And a 15, I think, on the third one. So those are 2 good rolls.
Doesn't. Okay. Oh. Sorry.
5, 3, 3 is 12.
Should look.
Okay.
Let's see if that worked.
46 D1. All right, that's more like it.
That's correct. That
Yeah.
did work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
10.
So I count 11, 17,
13.
17, 15, 10, and then that's it. I think you only need to roll 5. Remember, so in this case, we've got. I think you got these 5: 11, 17, 15, 10, and 13. Don't worry about the last 11.
11, 17, 15, 10,
Yeah.
13. Well, it could have been worse. All right.
All right. So
That's
then,
a decent one.
for those who are not familiar, basically we add up these numbers together and we just subtract it from 75, and that will
66.
give you 73. Sorry, 73. And that'll give you your final number.
7.
67.
Yeah, your final number is 7. I think. 15, 10,
I count
13
7.
is 66. 73 minus 66 is 7.
There you go. Nice. That's not bad, actually. You got really high number in 17 and a nice 15. You want to, for a paladin, you want at least 2 really good stats because they're multi-ability dependent.
Yes.
And
Uh,
as
You're a
you're
mad
filling
woman.
those, yes, a mad woman. Mad is in the abbreviation, by the way. Now, Amonet can also add a +2 and a +1 from their background. Basically, it's no longer tied to species, but you still get the stat increases, and you can place them however you like. You can even do 1, 1, 1.
Yep.
I'll let you play with those.
Okay.
I'll draw a line under that.
You can't add the 2 and the 1 together onto one stat, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. They have to be in separate ones.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we've got Cruz. Okay, so
Oh boy.
much the same. You can roll 46 D1 5 times.
All right. Is it one? Oh golly.
The dot dice, they threw me off.
Dot dice. Oh my god, it's gonna be hard to get used to.
I'll fix it later.
No, it's all right. It's fine. It's funny. Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's not
Solid
bad.
15.
15.
Heck yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, no. An 11 again.
It'll be fine.
Oh, no, 9.
It's not fine.
It's not fine. It's going down. The ship is sinking. And then a 13. Okay. So let's tally these up real quick. Because
It's 59.
59, really? That was low
So
rolls.
14.
14. All right. So 14 is your last number, by the looks.
Well, gosh darn it.
Now, I do just have one last additional rule. I'll see if it's eligible in this case.
Okay.
Your lowest is a -1, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
And your highest is a +2. Okay. Let me check. So, in cases where the difference between your highest score and lowest score is 5 or less across all 6 scores, which, let's check. So your lowest being a 9 is 6, right? 6 lower. So not quite eligible for the reroll, but it's still going to be a lot better once you add those +1 and +2s here and there. And
Yeah.
similarly,
No,
you're mad as well, but, as a monk. But you can get what is it? Yeah, no, only one like real weakness in the 9 by the looks. The option to put +1 in 3 is also appealing.
Yeah, it's a stat line that I can work with.
Cool. All right then, sweet. Then, in which case, we'll move on to Arc.
All right.
Good luck. Not so good luck.
I can't see what that
Rocky
is.
start. 13, all right. 16. Whoa, there we go. That's better.
Well,
That's what
more
you
like
need.
it.
Just 116 and you're off to the races as a sorcerer.
Yeah. Is that them all? Have I still to do? That's 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
are
4.
your
Still to
rolls
do one
hidden?
more.
He's
Just,
rolling in secret. Yeah, we can't see.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. There you go.
Right.
I've
So one
revealed
more.
them for you. Yeah, one more. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a good one too. Nice.
That's good.
14. All right. Now,
16, 10,
Adding them up.
14 is 64, so last one's a 9, I believe.
A 9. Okay. I'll double check that as well. But yeah, I think
Okay.
that's not bad. That's a good stat
That's
roll. I
really
think.
good.
Yeah.
No, happy with that.
And being single ability dependent, it's nice to have a bigger number in
Yeah.
just a single stat, and that 16 is going to do it. You can get that to an 18 right at level 1. That's
Yeah.
huge, actually.
That's
Oh,
great for a sorcerer.
yeah. It's okay.
And especially
Gonna
the
have
support of the group. Okay.
It's gonna
Now, go ahead, Reekses.
All right, 88888 coming up.
Hey, if you do get that bad, at least it'll equal out in the end. 12's not sad. That's good. It's a good number. Anytime you're getting even numbers. Oh boy. Oh,
there we
that's
go.
huge.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
That's what I wanted.
Nice. Oh yeah.
17. Damn.
All right, the
That's.
rest can be junk. I'm okay.
I can guess where that
14. Oh, jeez.
17 is going for a druid.
Yeah.
These are all really high numbers. I think you might end up with a very low.
I'm gonna have to put something really, really low. Apparently, yeah.
12. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, jeez. It's gonna be like a 3 or something. D1. There we go. There's a low one. Okay, that balances out.
That does. So I think your last one's an 11. You can check that as well.
62. Last one is an 11. Yes. Okay.
Perfect. All right. Have fun allocating those, and then we can start back from the top as well and roll for trinkets. Because why not?
Trinkets.
Oh, goody.
Sure.
So this is just a D100.
Okay.
Everyone gets one. We got
45.
45. All right. You have a small brown pouch filled with sandstones, all sort of likely various kind of shapes, sizes, however you wish to do that. I think interestingly weirdly fitting that you, from the desert sort of environment, have sandstones.
Yes. Yeah. That works for me.
A little bit of home,
Okay.
perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
The soil of Amonet. And okay, the 53 is a string of cheap silver pearls.
Oh.
Maybe it's monetary
Silver
value.
pearls is kind of a
but-
contradiction.
Yeah, it is, right? Cheap silver pearls. So maybe they're very tiny. Maybe they're something you can add to your ever-growing trinket list. As you can see, with their character, they have kind of adorned themselves with all bits and pieces, which ties to
Random
their
bits.
backstory. But yeah, I think you could find a creative use for these, especially in a kind of a bargaining situation. Or maybe they are just decorative trinket. Ark, would you like to roll a D100?
I would indeed.
Okay, we got 44. What? A section of a wooden plank. that's so. It seems so mundane, and yet maybe this is the piece of a long lost ship. Maybe it's the only piece left of the original Theseus. Who knows? It's Theseus's ship. Who knows? God.
All right.
That's interesting. I was expecting. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep use of this table. I can see many times you guys opening luggage or dredging something up from the bottom of the ocean, and this will be a good table to find out other bits. And as for Reekses,
I already have mine.
Yeah, we did actually already do theirs. Secretly. But yeah, we didn't do stats, of course. But they got a crystal, which, well, it glows when the moon is out. Is that right?
It
Glows
is a
dimly in
crystal that
moonlight.
glows faintly in moonlight. Yes.
Faintly, very faintly. So it doesn't really impart any mechanical benefits, but it's just a slightly glowing crystal. Cool. And I think
Okay.
let's check. Sure, you guys are busy allocating stats and stuff. So
Oh,
let's just do a quick reminder. You've got 2 tool proficiencies you can pick with Arc.
Yep.
So just you'll have to add those manually, and to actually edit stuff on the sheet, there's like a lock button on the top left, and that will
Oh, yeah.
reveal all the little cogs. You should have
Awesome.
one underneath the tools section.
So he gets the 2 from his species. Am I right in saying that all characters get 1 from background if they're doing
Yes.
custom background? Right.
That's right. So the breakdown is you get the ability score improvements, right, which you're doing now. Then you get an
2 of
origin
them.
feat,
Yep.
and then you get a skill proficiency in 2 skills. I think everyone's picked those, but that's
I've still got to
as
do
part
that.
of your background. And then you get a tool proficiency, and it can be either a tool or it can be an instrument. It's up to you. Like
Uh-huh.
they're both the same. They're instruments, tools. They're sort of interchangeable. And then finally, equipment. You get usually a package of equipment and 50 gold. It's either or. So if you
Right.
have particulars you want instead of just the standard loadout, to purchase those in the top right of your sheet, the 3 little dots, there should be something called equipment shop.
Cool.
Otherwise, there's the languages as well, of which you should know at least 3, common plus 2 others, effectively.
Okay.
And I'm okay with you picking a rare language if your character has reason to know that particular one. Say, like Celestial for yourself, as an example, Arc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or even Amon. Yeah, I think Amonet would also be.
I'm adding her specialized. Yeah, that's not going to be terribly useful, but I'm adding it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Except I can't type A's in here for some reason. That's weird.
Oh.
Why is it? It's not letting me type A's. All right.
Where are you typing this into languages?
In the in languages in the special.
Hmm.
I'm going to type Amonet, but it's just coming out as.
Okay, let me try.
Hmm.
So.
Oh, there. Yeah. Okay.
I've added it. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
I will probably tell you it's going to be like a dialect of Celestial. I want to say. I mean, you've got hieroglyphics. Definitely, that's most likely what it's going to be in. But I'll say that for the most part, maybe they share similar.
Yep, that makes sense.
A similar dialect. Yeah.
Celestial. All right. Cool.
Okay. Then,
Chris, what was the name of the feat that you? It was either homebrew or something where at the start of combat a caster can get a spell off early.
mm-hmm.
Do you remember that one?
Okay. Are you talking about the switch between what was Warcaster abuse and then I changed it to be like its own standalone feat? Are you talking about the one where you can use? Oh, I think that's actually just an actual feat, not an origin feat.
Yes, I just want to see what ability score increase it hits later, so that I don't waste a stat point. Because I quite liked that feat. I thought it could be quite fun, and it suited Ark's character of being just ready to cast at any point because he's so fucking nervous all the time.
Yeah. Well, if
It's
it's
like
a
when you roll
caster feat,
initiative, you can.
you're going to be able to
Yep,
pick any
sorry.
of the caster's stats, like any of the mental ones. And I think it
Right.
was called something like Combat Caster, now that I remember. Let me do a quick search for it. Combat Caster. Yeah. Oops. Caster, Combat Caster. Anti-combatant. So many feats now.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Support
Combat
support
Caster.
caster.
That might be it. Let's check.
First responder. When you roll initiative, you can use your reaction. That's the one.
Oh yes, you found it. Support caster. Yeah. So yeah, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma is good.
Go.
So is that you're going to put a +1 in your charisma, and then the next +1 will be from this feat?
Possibly. I'm just looking at the numbers now and trying to figure that out.
Okay.
The lowest
Builds,
would definitely be a
builds.
strength. Yes.
So for you, Sara-Jane and Ark,
Mhm.
you just got to add your class. There's. Oh, you're doing it already, I think. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm doing class.
No, okay.
I'm doing
fine.
background. Languages are there.
Any ideas of what you would like to take as your origin feat?
Now, as my race, there's a feat called altered, where you can
Yes.
add claws. Would I be able to do that, or would that can I get a freebie? Can I get that as part of my race?
Let's
talents?
have a look. Altered, yeah, it's right at the very early one, isn't it? So natural weapons, a volatile blend of the two. Yeah, you can usually have claws. Let me just check. Yeah, this one I just recognized. It's from Crooked Moon. So I'm happy for you to have like claws as a natural attack, but they wouldn't be a D8. They'd probably be more like a D6.
A D6? Okay.
Yeah, as a freebie, but it's
Yeah.
not. If you wanted like a more powerful version, you'd need like a feat.
That's fine. That's a D6 is more than enough. So in that case, the actual feat that I would like is lucky, because I like that one, and I'm basic.
Can't go wrong with lucky. Hey,
I'm a basic bitch.
No, lucky's good as well. With I think Amonet would definitely have talismans and trinkets, all these things that safeguard souls as well. It might even be something you want to tie to like a charm or item that you always have on you, like a cartouche of something.
Well, she's got her. She's got that cool circlet that Sen gave her, so that's with the Eye of Ra on it. So that's going to be that.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. You feel like you're always lucky with it. So to get that one,
do I click the plus? Where I'm trying to clicking the edit, and it's
go to the 3 little dots again to import that, and then you can select feats. Open importer, and then scroll to find lucky. And you want the 2024 edition of it.
2024. Okay.
Yeah. I think for the most part, if it's got the same name as something from 2014, it's replaced it. So you shouldn't see 2 copies. You shouldn't see like 2 luckies. You should just see one.
I'm clicking on the three dots in the top, at the very top right.
Top right of your character sheet, yeah.
Yeah.
And then click import.
not liking that. Let's try again.
No.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Import. Yep.
And then feats. And then
Feats.
open importer. And then you can just search lucky at the top search bar.
Thank you for spelling it out. Lucky. There we go. Check. Port.
Now, lucky scales off of your proficiency bonus for uses. So at this level, you'll only start with 2. But when you get to 5, you should have 3. And it even scales higher than that. If you get to, say, like 11, you should have at least 4 by then. So,
Oh, cool. I thought it was always 3. Yeah, that's fine.
That's new.
Okay. All right. 2's fine. 2's good. Creature features. Holts and supernatural boons. Feats, facilities, items.
Is it SRD enhanced or compendium browser for adding class?
For adding the class. If you... It should just be SRD enhanced. Which...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the Divine Soul got a reprint, did it?
No.
So, yeah, I just use what's there, and if there's ever any changes that are in my own homebrew, I will edit the text on it.
Okay.
It is
Sorry,
good
I
to
can't find
reference
this.
the OneNote. Are you playing around with filters, Graham?
No,
On
I
the
don't think
import.
so. I just clicked add class. So let me just
right, that one.
make sure.
Okay, sorry. You want to do that from the 3 dots on the top right?
Thank
Yes. Close that window out and do 3 dots, import,
Okay. Import.
and then classes and subclasses.
Thank you. Right, I see.
Open importer. And then go from there.
Right, thank you.
We've got 2 small species as well on our ship. Hopefully not taking up too much room. Can get away with, in a rowboat, all 4 of you, I bet.
I think we could fit the frog into a barrel.
That's a stowaway, yeah. They can get even smaller if they wanted a wild shape.
I do need to submerge myself in water every day, so I basically like take a bath in a barrel.
Living in a barrel. See what's next.
Yeah, sorry, Senrith, I'm still not. When I go into the
Mhm.
classes and oh wait a minute, I've hit 2 double arrows. Maybe that's gonna help.
Yeah, it's either
oh,
either
God.
open importer, the little button, or those 2 fast forward arrows. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna run to the washroom while this is going on.
No worries. Let me check what else we got on the itinerary. Trinkets, characters. Yeah, I'll have some extra questions for you guys in a minute. You can already start thinking about those bonds and connections. With a
it's going to
smaller group.
be.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, just it's tricky to think of that. I got a couple of ideas, but we'll have to work it out in conversation, I think. Reach 5 damage. Oh, here we go. 1 d6. 1 type.
You're adding
Adding the
one-armed
talons manually.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
That
Let me know
would
if you
be
get stuck.
slashing type. Nope. Damage type. Slashing. Okay. Limited uses, no.
And I'm just going to play you around. Put you on the boat.
Melee, okay. Cool. Mhm.
There you go. Put everyone on the boat.
Yep, that'll work. They fit right in.
The sea looks very
Okay.
gelatinous. Maybe it's one giant mimic. Oh, damn. I've already revealed the plot twist of the whole campaign. It's the true villain, the ocean. I mean, there is the maw in Midra. It acts as a giant mouth that swallows things. Maybe it's more disguised than even I give it credit. I think the Kiastas were the only ones who narrowly escaped that so far. On the Friday game.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see Jamie in the chat. Is our resident necromancer. He had a close call with the maw. That was at the start of the Stratus Archipelago, the Temple of Sun and Moon arc.
Is the maw a commonly known thing, or
I
like would
say
we have heard of
yes.
it?
I
Yeah,
think
we know of it.
there's tall tales of
Hmm.
this location, just a ginormous set of teeth, or at least they're described as teeth. Some people have reported they're just probably a rock formation with stalagmites
we know.
jutting out.
We know what that is.
Okay. I return. Have I missed anything?
No. Just talking all bit of lore, bit of a tall tale in the Seven Seas. Something
The
known as
Jello
the Maw.
Ocean.
MAW?
Yes, MAW.
The Maw.
Maw.
It's a rock
Maw.
formation of like rock stacks that almost resemble teeth, and no ship has said to have got into the maw and ever returned. It just swallows ships whole, like it's almost like a plug hole of the ocean. Where those wreckage lie, where they end up, no one knows.
Like a Bermuda Triangle type of thing?
I was actually just
Definitely,
thinking.
The only known survivors, I think, are the Kiastas. They're a bunch of adventurers, though. It was actually the ship of the grandfather of Datan. His name is Captain Montipot. He has avoided the maw once. And speaking of Captain Montipot,
I've heard
there's
of
a very
him.
yes,
He's well known. Mhm.
there's a good chance that your quest is given by his grandson, Datan. Like the very first initial quest is to go out and investigate this wreck, this strange, mysterious ship. And I'm thinking that your quest might start in Weep, and you depart from there, given orders by the captain of the guard, who trying to make sure that everyone's safe. Like shipping is safe, so investigating a wreck is one of the top priorities.
Oh.
Starting in a week.
So I am for tools. I'm looking at a couple of things, but cartographer's tools. That's map making. Is that right?
Yep. Just so you know, I have proficiency with navigator's tools. So.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I have Weavers.
I have herbalism kit and navigator's tools are my 2.
Okay. Would we need map making if we've got what you just said you had there, Julian?
Navigators.
Navigator's tools.
That's what I was wondering, because I had cartographer's tools originally, but I wanted to but I switched it out for navigators.
Yeah.
Because I figured that being able to find our way would be better than just creating maps. But probably both would be useful. If you're.
It's one of many that could be fun. It makes sense for a little dude that's spent all of his remembered life just walking about at the seabed, just mapping it out. And
it could also play into a bond between us if you're the map maker and I'm the navigator.
Yeah. I've also taken water vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one you might want.
Is that much use? I don't really know.
That's piloting ship.
I would imagine it would be in this campaign.
Pretty useful.
I mean, we're gonna be in water. Yeah, we're gonna be in water vehicles a lot, I think.
Good point.
That makes sense. We could just strap him to the back of the boat like a little motorboat. They could just kick his legs. Turn it into like a speedboat.
This group of strange people have invented the motorboat.
Don't forget my Tommy Tippy. Yes. Yeah, that's one good catch, by the way, Graham. Water vehicles, kind of like essential for this. That said, if no one had any swim speed, any navigators, or ability to pilot a ship, you can still play this adventure. You have a crew of other people. You also have a captain that you will be introduced to. Captain Graysail. Yeah, Snurg. Actually, it's Snurg. No, they're basically, you get to design a crew member each just to fill out the cast. They could also even serve as a backup character. They don't have to, but there's always a possibility that someone kind of gets really into their NPC character. And you can voice this character if you wish as well, or I can. That's also optional. But it's letting you guys take the sort of reins again on shaping what this kind of story entails and the kind of characters that you might bounce off of. They can be amicable, they could be rough around the edges, maybe they're a bit antagonistic, but it's up to you what you kind of would like to have as an NPC to bounce off of. That's what you're designing is like. You're building a character for the story. And they'll be part of your crew. They'll have sidekick rules for the most part if you need to use them for like combat. But most of the time they'll be staying on the ship, having it ready to go and sailing it for you. Yeah. What was your question?
Just the mechanics of building this. Where would I find the corrupted hardware feat? That's the species feat that I'm going for.
That one you will not find. It's corrupted. The file is corrupted, so I'll have to build it from scratch. But it's easy enough to do. Features. Add a feat. Like
what a feat, tool, languages, skills. I think I've got most of it except for like inventory stuff like rations and whatnot.
If you picked a pack to begin with, they usually come with 10 rations. If not, then you can spend some of your starting gold to get or acquire those.
Okay, yeah. Let's add some of those. I don't really need a pack.
It is a pack.
Manage currency. Figure inventory. Do I use the
you go.
importer for
Yeah, importer.
items?
Rather than importer, when you click the 3 dots, there's an equipment shop.
Equipment shop. Hey. Cool. All right. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need?
All right, I've added corrupted hardware. Just giving a little
Awesome.
icon. What should we go with? Tech. Good one. Yeah, probably something like something like this one, the bent arrow. There you go.
Nice. Thank you.
Alright.
Now,
Let's make sure this is...
so when I added the sorcerer, divine soul sorcerer, it's automatically given me bless at level 1, but I don't think I should be able to access that until I've got to level 3 and taken my subclass. If I got that right.
Oh. Well, what is your class?
It starts as sorcerer and will be aiming at divine soul sorcerer.
Okay.
And you're right. You know why it's done that? It's because it thinks you start as a level 1 divine soul. Technically, your subclass is at 3rd level. So, yeah, we'll just delete that. Speaking of spells,
Alright.
anytime you're importing a spell, don't do it from the importer. We're going to use the compendium packs that I've built. They're in the top right of Foundry, not your sheet. Top right is a icon called compendium packs. And if you click the search field, you just type spell list. And now you'll see all the different spell lists. Pick out the one that's relevant to your class. And then you're going to drag and drop from there instead.
Okay. Sorcerer spell list. There it is. Okay.
I've made sure all the automations are up to date. The class tags have all been fixed as well. Had some help from Sen. We did many an hour working on that, but it's, should be all up to date.
Where you find the companion packs again?
Top right of Foundry. There should be a
Foundry.
button.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. Oh, right. Got it.
Cool. I have dragged and dropped the whole folder of 1st level for Reekses onto it. So that saves a bunch of time. And when you get to level 3, you can do the same with the 2nd level spells. Just drag the whole folder. But the important thing is when you're leveling up and it asks you, would you like to populate your spell list with spells? Say no.
Just say no? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Exactly. And then you'll have all the updated descriptions.
Oh, so many spells to choose from every day. I'm not used to this.
Yeah, there's a lot. At least you always have good berry prepared, and you'll see that it doesn't count against your total number.
Yeah.
You'll notice when you're actually clicking them now as prepared, they will... Yeah, you've got it at the bottom, the little 4 out of 4 thing. And feel free to favorite things as well. Ones that you can start building out a list on your character sheet. So you don't always have to flick through multiple pages. You sort of have it all on one. And depending on your class, you should have got gold. The background should have given you 50 gold. So it's quite a lot of spending.
Gold?
It's something like that, yeah.
I only have 12.
Okay. What background did you pick?
Guide, I think it was.
guide, yeah? Okay.
Whoa. I don't know. I think I'm good. I'm just chilling.
Okay. I've got a question for the group in a minute if you're chilling.
Mm.
And let me just check you've got. I don't see guide on here. I get that you may have picked it. I don't see it here.
Well, I picked it when we did our thing last week.
Okay. Let's get rid of this real quick. One second. Thanks. Get rid of Dwarven Resilience. Don't want that. Yeah, I see your Primal Order. I see your Origin feat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see your background. Let me import it for you. Backgrounds.
They gave me everything else. Did it give me the
Mm.
arrows and everything? Short bow, arrows. Oh.
Okay. Well, it's easy enough to do. Just simply add 50 gold, I think, is what I said. Unless you spend it already. Doubt.
I don't think I
though.
spent it on anything. 'Cause I didn't spend anything. I just used whatever was normally there.
Okay. Let's just double check what guide does get.
I should get rid of. Well, it gives it's everything that I already have. So that's why I thought I.
Oh, in that case, that's the 50 gold right there. So you pick either A or B. You got A, which is the short bow, arrows, cartographer's tool,
Or the 50
bedrock,
Oh, okay,
quiver.
okay.
Yeah. And the
So I
traveler's
did the
clothes.
A.
Oh, and
Okay,
three,
that's why.
and 3 gold, which I think, yeah, is probably the leftovers.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then. Sweet. That's fine. All right. Yeah. So the question I had for the group. So now you know kind of like what the story is a little bit about. I want to know what you wish to do in sort of shaping the world and your specific goals. Like if you had to boil your character down to one goal each, what that is. So for Amonet as a missionary, what is your like primary goal? Your long term.
It's to bring glory to myself, to draw attention to Horus, and gain a position in the afterlife as one of his attendants. And the way that she's going to do that is both as a missionary, like spreading the word, but also correcting what she perceives to be chaos, disorder, things that are out of place.
Excellent.
So it's
okay.
Yep. Yes. Glory.
So for glory, yeah, perfect. Now, you already kind of touched a little bit on it. I was going to ask what is your sort of midterm and maybe short-term goals in achieving that? Like, what's a specific thing that you plan to do tomorrow when you wake to further that goal?
Well, as an Aasimar, she has to earn her spiritual wings, and so she is looking for opportunities to fight something, correct something, fix something. Like she's looking for opportunities to prove herself.
Okay.
Really,
so
just
you might
that very basic step. Mm-hmm.
You might head up like a quest board. So
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
can
What needs
find-
to be done? Mm-hmm.
right. And maybe you're looking for. Would you say Amonet is picking fights, or would you say they are going to where the fights are at?
No, picking fights would be causing more chaos. She's going to where the fights are. She's going to where the conflict is to try and resolve it.
Got it. Going towards the conflict. Cool. Excellent. All right. And any goals as to the crew themselves? Like, what's... And these, by the way, these 3 questions will be like for everyone else as well, as we go through. But yeah, anything about the crew? What's a goal that involves you and the crew and ties you to them?
Well, I'm not sure how we've all met each other yet, but I think she's looking for allies in helping her to right some wrongs, and she would very much like to convert these particular people to Horus and his goals. Yes, very much.
Love that. Okay.
So she will talk a lot about why Horus is great and all that. Perhaps to an annoying degree.
And I imagine over the course of play, their backstory will come out a little bit. But did you want to share what happened with a particular family member, just so the players are on board with bouncing off that idea?
Yeah, so the reason she's left her home is she is taking up what she perceives to be the mantle left by her brother. Her brother was a soldier, the hero of her life, and the person who raised her, and she worshipped him. And he went out as a soldier and died very quickly. So she is that brings shame to the family. So she is taking up literally his weapons and his armor to fight the fight that he was meant to do. In doing that, she left her husband, which is not at all allowed in her very traditional patriarchal society. So in choosing to be a soldier, she is not welcome at home anymore. But her ideal of her golden boy brother is what is pushing her to leave, to change her entire lifestyle, and to seek something else.
Golden boy brother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not based on you.
Well, I'm still alive, so at least there's that.
For how long?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, his name is Tamos.
Tamos?
Ptamose. Tamos.
Right, Egyptian spellings.
Egyptian spellings, yes.
An interesting irony with
do
your
we
character
know?
is
Do we know?
Oh,
do we know that
go
you
ahead.
left your husband for this?
No.
I don't. Maybe not right
No.
away, but
Okay.
This is all stuff that, as players, you know, and you can sort of question or bring up in conversation, not like metagame wise, but it's a way of like bouncing off those ideas, and you kind of know the trajectory of the character, you know the backstory, but in character, they might be completely new to you.
So we don't know this in character then.
That's right. You don't know any of this, but you can see now, knowing these things, you're better equipped for maybe creating an opportunity that allows that backstory to shine through. Your character has this strange irony in that you want to take up your brother's mantle as a soldier, presumably fighting the good fight for the pantheon of gods that your society worships, and yet at the same time the laws have banished you effectively from your land because they see you, they frown upon you leaving your husband and taking up the sword. So it's weird irony in
Yes.
that, yeah, it's who are you really fighting for? That's the question, I guess. The gods, in a way, more a higher power, even more than the
Mhm.
society you once served.
Yeah, it's very much a case of she is I think it's a question of competing duties, and for
Mm,
her, the duty to serve the god is more important than to serve as a wife.
yeah,
And the cost of that was losing her home, but she doesn't resent her family for kicking her out because they were following the order. They were following the rules, right? So, but I think it is a conflict of, well, women aren't supposed to leave the home. Women aren't supposed to be soldiers. So there is a little bit of conflict in trying to reconcile that in her own mind as to how that
mm.
fits.
And also the chosen duty versus the assigned duty as well is a conflict within their mind. I'm guessing.
Yes, very much so. She like the duty that she had as a wife was given to her by others, and her duty as a soldier was chosen. She chose for herself. But she also sees herself as taking her brother's place, and so in that
Correct.
regard,
Yeah.
she is following. The eldest son had a role in the family, and she's
Right.
fulfilling that duty for him.
The family's duty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So a lot of contradictions in terms of leaving her home, leaving her husband, leaving her family, her siblings, and choosing this. It was very
Contradictory.
difficult for her. Very
Yeah.
difficult, very contradictory, and she hasn't quite reconciled all that yet.
Perfect. There you go. Love that. Okay, that is a lot to make notes on.
Yeah.
So, where do you see bonds in the party? What's going to be? Who do you want to convert out of these three characters? Who are you converting?
She wants to
First.
convert Reekses or Reekses? How do you say that? Reekses. Because she thinks he has potential and he's not using it for anything. So she wants to give him a purpose and have him work towards the greater good. So that's she's focused on him. Yeah.
Cool. Love that. So now
But
in your bonds,
she'll sidle up to him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
put exactly
"Hey,
what you put.
so
You say Reekses is. I'm working on converting Reekses to my faith. They are full of potential but lack direction.
Mhm. Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
So that's an easy one for her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. And is what other bonds can you see between the other two? They sort of one serves well. We don't know what Divinity Arc's purpose was for, but they almost will. When you meet them, they will appear almost like this weird, sunken relic of the ocean, and they must have had a purpose at one point, but they don't really know it themselves.
Where she comes from, people who have animalistic traits are related to the gods.
Oh.
So she may think of him as being
Oh.
semi-divine,
This is
or
for Blink.
coming for Blink. So
Yeah.
he may have connections, even if he doesn't realize it. If he's coming from another realm, is he coming from the realm of the gods? Where is he coming from?
That's perfect.
And could this be a connection?
Yeah, seen as like almost a deific figure, and Once
Yes.
their story begins to get more and more light shed on it, I think for sure you're gonna maybe start to see them in an interesting light. Definitely put that then. So you can add like Blink appears almost deific. And does that mean you kind of place almost an inherent trust in them, or you have many questions for them? You want to, perhaps you wish to learn about their world or the gods they served.
Yeah, because divine isn't necessarily good in the Egyptian pantheon. So there are divine beings which are agents of chaos, which are agents of mischief. But he might know more about the gods, and she would want to exploit that.
Absolutely. And I think, as Cruz said earlier, that effectively they were on a path to ascension, quite literally to godhood in their eyes. And I think if you're one to learn, you want to learn how to get to the divine realm. You wish to just earn your place there. You don't have to be a god, but to be a servant by Ra's side or Horus's side, that would be your end game right there. So yeah, I think learning from them, almost perhaps seeing them as a wise teacher, perhaps. We'll see. You can add that as your bond.
Okay, perfect. I like it. And for Ark, I think he would be an ally. She sees him as very useful because as a falcon, she is also very alert and perceptive and always on watch. So someone who is constantly looking out, she would see a kinship there. She is also, her head is on a swivel. She is always looking around. It's just part of the nature as a hunter. So she would see, a common trait in that. And maybe the chance for him to maybe this is somewhere where she can right a wrong as well. Maybe he's somewhere where she can help fix what's missing in his world.
Perfect. Someone who's helping to fix things would definitely see Ark as a broken thing that needs fixing for sure.
Yes, exactly.
And especially because I think with your sort of society, the Egyptians would have had those from Amonet. They have these relics, they have these cartouches, which are seen as holy objects that effectively serve to record your deeds, your feats of heroism or overcoming trials. And they're also known for having like sarcophagus and all these sort of holy relics. Seeing one sunk to the bottom of the ocean would be like, you would want to find where they belong, right? Find which, maybe there's a tomb that you need to return it to.
Okay, I like that a lot. So
these are really great connections. I love them. They're great. I think that's all of the questions I have at the moment. In that case, go to Cruz. Now, you've heard the bonds which Sara-Jane's kind of made for them to you, but they don't necessarily have to be the same back. You can have your own connection, which varies or is in difference to the one that they've made. But effectively, you each get 3 towards one another. So we're actually making reverse connections as well. But yeah, the first question I had was, what was your long-term goal, and then short-term goal after that?
Well, let's see. Long-term? Seeing as he was literally just plopped down with no context and effectively mortally injured, which will take a long time to recover, he has to basically just figure out what the hell is going on in general. It's just, he knows nothing. He has to learn, find out how to get home if possible. Or, I guess, find new purpose in something else.
Does he want to go home?
Self-discovered. Who knows?
He hasn't made up his mind yet. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's the thing. It's just, that's all he can really think of at the start, I'd say. It's just that, well, he doesn't really have any knowledge of this world. Why would he want to stay somewhere he knows nothing about? And again, he was promised ascension back in his own realm.
Promised right up until the point in which he was exiled.
Yeah.
So maybe
It's a weird. Why was I exiled when I was literally steps away from what I see as rightfully mine?
Absolutely. So in a weird way, you also have a contradiction and irony. Perhaps your character is initially looking for a way back. That's the first thing you would think. Like, I've fallen into this world. I know where I am. How do I get back? But then you as a player, perhaps you're looking for ways in which they want to stay. Perhaps they're looking for realizations that actually, this is kind of a weird wish come true, that you've always wanted to be an explorer. You've always wanted to meet different cultures, learn from others, but you never got the chance because you were kind of thrust into the arena at an early age.
Well, yes. Lore of the Dragonflies is just lambs to the slaughter for that specific cycle.
So, I like to see a kind of transition from them, like maybe initially striving for a way back, and then perhaps realizing slowly but surely realizing, like, actually kind of enjoying this life, and the question of why would you want to go back is actually kind of in line with Ark. Ark was dumped into the ocean. They remember this. This one of the very few fragmented memories they have is it was intentional. Being thrust into the bottom of the ocean meant that they weren't to be found, they weren't to be opened. In the same vein, you were thrust out of your world, given little direction. Maybe that's a bond between you and Ark. Depends how you wish to phrase it, but I see a similarity there for sure.
Oh, definitely. That could happen. We'll see how the character shapes up over time, I suppose. Of course, but that is the initial long-term goal.
Cool. What's the short-term goal? What do they plan to do when they wake up tomorrow?
They survive.
That is a valid short-term goal. That requires food. That requires sustenance.
Like,
And
there
food requires
are
gold.
there are effectively so many large things just overhanging his head that he has no control over that it's hard to really focus on something short-term in the moment. Outside of the moment, it's hard to focus on anything short-term.
Maybe that's their struggle right now.
Yes.
In which case, can you see a particular bond between another player character that might ease that struggle?
Well, the Reekses seems to be a chill dude who just likes to have fun in the moment.
Could be fun.
Yeah.
Perfect. In which case, I think your bond will be, and again, you can phrase this however you like, but you can say like it's a struggle to think beyond the end goal. Reekses, you can literally say what you said. Reekses seems like a fun dude who lives in the moment. And you can say like, I'll follow them, you know? So something like that. That's a perfect way to phrase it.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be overly complicated. And these are never set in stone as well. If you wish to evolve your bond or change it over time, we can revisit this. Maybe Reekses turns out to not be a chill dude. Maybe he's maybe he's got anger issues.
Reekses is the BBG.
Yeah. And then that changes everything. But yeah, for now, these are goals that you plan to incorporate and work with the other players to bring out. And of course, we will still do the character introductions as though you've never met before. But having these as bonds so that we're kind of knowing what we're working towards effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What about Amonet? What about a bond between them? You know quite a bit about their character out of game, but
Yes. That's going to be a fun one. Let's see. From what I can tell, they're both warriors of merit, so like on a surface level, that seems good. But as a person who sees themselves as all but a god in all but name, they just see them worshipping what is effectively a false prophet.
love that. That's going to be interesting. You're much more singular god, right? What's that? I forget the exact terminology, but you worship one god.
Monotheistic?
Thank you.
Monotheism.
Thank you. Versus Sara-Jane or Amonet's society, many gods.
Polytheistic.
Again, from my character's perspective, I am the one god.
That is true. Yeah, or at least you should have been. And so maybe there's this weird, I don't know, almost... Is there an arrogance about your character, or are they not that kind of god? Do they see themselves as a... Because you're not a tyrannical god. Well, at least your society hasn't had tyrannical gods. They're more of a... They incorporate all of the views.
I'd say it's more aloof.
Aloof. Okay, gotcha. So,
basically, his practices are so ingrained. Like, from what I'm understanding about Sara-Jane's character, it's a rejection of their society to worship their god. Is that right, Sara-Jane?
No. Her society was very religious in the same way. Just the way that she chooses to worship him would not have been accepted.
Yeah,
so,
that's kind of what I mean. It's just that.
But like her society believes in Horus and the Egyptian gods and the rest of them. Being monotheistic is heretical.
Yes, so let's see. Like even on that perspective, it's just from his eyes, it's just sure this person's faith in their god is strong, but why would they choose to effectively reject the practices that were practiced by that society for so long in worship to what the god seems to approve of?
Yeah, that's fair.
Interesting. Okay. So there's a conversation I can imagine happening on ship, on deck, or even outside one of the many religious places that you'll encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Amonet sees it as heretical, and yet they themselves are performing a heretical action by leaving their assigned duty, that opens the window for you, for that bond that you mentioned. You're actually wanting to learn from this character, not tell them they're a blasphemer or correct their ways. You're actually instead looking up to them in a weird way, or as an opportunity for knowledge. Versus,
I think, yeah.
You can say how you're gonna say it.
Oh, just I don't think she would come out and say that she thinks he's a heresy, but she might think he's misguided, and maybe he doesn't have the full picture. Maybe he doesn't understand what the truth is. Like, she's fairly set in her vision of how things are. It will take a lot to convince her otherwise. So if he thinks he's a one god, she just thinks, oh, he's been brainwashed or corrupted or misled.
Okay.
And
But
then
he still knows a lot, and she would want to talk to him about what he knows.
And then I guess he could just point the finger back, like, no, you're clearly the misguided one here. Ah, that's gonna be fun.
That some rowdy
you go.
discussion on the ship. Yeah.
I like it. And then in that case, then your bond is, how would you word it? Amonet is misguided. I will prove to them that I am the one true God. Is that how you want to phrase it? You can word it however you like.
I'll workshop the wording.
Okay. All right, but now just say Amonet is misguided. That'll do for now.
Yeah.
Ark, you mentioned Reekses, we mentioned living in the moment. What about Ark?
Ark is also an interesting one because Blink comes from the realm Blink is from. Industry basically doesn't exist, so the idea of a machine at all is just like you are a novel. You are a complete mystery.
Wow.
Yep. So he would just wonder what the hell you even are in the first place. How do you work? What is you? What makes Ark Ark?
Perfect. That is the bond right there. Word for word. Ark is a mystery. I will figure out how they work. What makes Ark Ark? Perfect. And those, I think, are your 3 bonds. Anything else you wanted to add, Cruz, or?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, no.
Okay. Right. Okay, Ark.
All right.
What's your long-term goal?
So Ark has a sense that he is deeply, deeply dangerous, and he either wants to find a deeper part of the ocean to chuck himself into, so as not to bring this danger, whatever don't open up means. So he's looking for somewhere deeper to throw himself into, or find some absolutely outrageous leviathan that he can get eaten by, or something like that. So he's like on a heroic suicide quest in the hopes that and every leviathan he has force fed himself to has just shat him out the other end, and he has stories. God, does he have stories about going through the digestive system of a number of large sea-based creatures. So his long-term goal is to find a deep abyss to throw himself into, or freakishly strong power to annihilate him, which he will happily do.
Interesting. What is the short-term goal? How are we going to achieve this? What's the first
I
step?
think along the way he starts out just on the edges of little island communities, and he learns to kind of live off them, salvaging little parts from from their shops or taking little bits off their boats and using them to repair himself, because I forgot to say earlier, one of the things that gives him urgency is he is beginning to crack. Either the pressure of the sea or the pressure from something within is beginning to make him come apart. So he is consistently trying to repair himself. And so he's developed a somewhat parasitic relationship to little island communities, and so like stealing little bits of metal or little signs to repair himself with. Yeah, he's got like the mending cantrip and things like that. So his short-term goal is to stay functional and stay in decent repair, but he's beginning to realise that the maintenance model of existence is not going to last long enough, because he's cracking faster than he can fix himself. So he's looking for a group that will be able to assist him in throwing himself off the ends of the earth. So yeah, I mean, maybe in mapping out the world, he's pretty sure it's flat, so he's just going to go off the feckin' edge. Or a group that will lead him into so much danger that they will find something that can just annihilate him.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It is. Poor little guy.
It's like a cross between if the Ark of the Covenant from the Judeo-Christian tradition met Davy Jones' Locket, met Frodo Baggins need to destroy the ring. There's
cast it into the fire.
Somewhere in that Venn diagram, there's a little dude who I have to say, the artwork or the inspirational art that I gave to Sen was atrocious. It was a picture of my 406 combi boiler down in the bottom of the house. And I was like, can this be my character? So can you make this a character? And he's like, hell yes. So basically he's just a little boiler cabinet running about looking to end himself before he accidentally ends the world.
That's awesome. I mean, awesome in it's terrifying and sad, but
so
awesome in concept.
Sad.
Terrifying that he's about to explode.
So on the one hand, what's your goal? I want to save the world. On the other hand, what's your goal? I want to get eaten by a Leviathan and stay down.
Yeah.
Find some other worldly, something godlike in power. Maybe that's why he's drawn to Blink. He's sensing something big there. Could you be the one that could annihilate me? And I don't think it's entered Ark's head that another power might actually be able to redeem or protect or repair or somehow deliver him from this fate. He's just like, no, follow the programming, stay safe, stay closed. A little glitch, throw in a little glitch there, and he's like, oh well, I should probably just get completely annihilated.
And that's the important distinction, by the way, for this character is Ark believes that's what they need to do, as in jump in a hole or get swallowed. As for Graham and myself, we've sort of left it up to a discovery. Is that the solution? We're not 100% sure. Maybe. That could be one of them. But we're interested to see where the party steer them, where the world shapes them, and ultimately if it breaks them open. And if that is the case, what then? Is that a whole different situation if they ever are opened? What new chapter does that begin? So lots of interesting things, lots of potential in that tiny little box. Cool. Okay. I will also say we're going to rewind on you're in the island communities repairing yourselves. That is absolutely something you will be doing for sure. I think though for your introduction, we'll actually be dredging you up, and you've only had a couple of days maybe scouring the bottom, and you've repaired yourself with what shipwrecks you've discovered down there, but you'll get to have a fresh start with the group, and you'll play out those island hopping repairs as we play the story. Perfect. So
Awesome.
then connections. Your connection to Amonet. You know, yeah.
Would
Any
would
thoughts?
he? So the spells that he has are one is disguise self, and he would frequently maybe disguise himself as a refuse can, or maybe as a rock, and just sit beside people and listen to them, and he's on the lookout trying to hear of a crew or someone who might be able to find this power that could destroy him, or this hole that he could throw himself into. Would Amonet be telling stories of powerful gods, and would he overhear her and think, oh, this could be someone that might be able to lead me to my doom?
I mean, yes, absolutely. Like the villains of the Egyptian pantheon are all about destruction, chaos, and the primordial soup. So there very much is the concept of when the world gets destroyed, there will just be chaos and darkness. And there are a couple of gods who embody that and who are trying to bring about. So maybe, he'll hear about Set the Betrayer and, be intrigued by that. App up the chaos.
Amonet knows a guy.
I know she knows a guy for everything. She knows a guy for everything. Trust me.
she knows a guy that might know a guy that could annihilate or
Incredible.
or drown Ark and throw him in a deep abyss.
Yeah, and she might find it a little bit weird that he keeps asking about the bad ones and not so much about the good ones.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Yes. So you're not letting on necessarily that what your goal is. The party's gonna know, but the players are gonna know, but the characters in the party won't necessarily know until maybe people do a bit more digging and intuit that's what they're trying to do. But yeah, I think that's an interesting idea. Yeah, asking about the bad gods. Learn that's your bond. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's maybe even I don't know how much he suspects, but there's maybe a bit of him that's thinking, I wonder if that's what's inside me. Maybe this set's been trapped. That maybe that's what's making me fall apart. Or yeah, so he's probably as an intrigue in all the darker forces.
There are
Stories
a lot
about...
of
Oh, go ahead.
semi divine demons in the mythology as well. So that could easily be an Egyptian demon.
Is there a Pandora's box of Egyptian equivalent?
No.
Certainly, like certainly any like sarcophagus with a mummy's curse sort of acts like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. There is an underworld where demons are kept behind gates. So yes, that could absolutely fit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a plague of scarabs or something is reminding me there's some kind of end times story.
Did you say a plate of scallops? Because that sounds delicious.
Reekses is overhearing this conversation. Okay, what about a bond with Reekses then? Are you got anything in mind with that one?
I think what Ark would gravitate towards is the adventurous guy. If someone knows where the gods that can destroy him might be, maybe this scout traveler could show him where the end of the world is, or maybe might just be an adventurous enough soul to help him find yeah, so he's not. Is he afraid to get into danger? Yeah, because he doesn't want to get destroyed because he doesn't know what will happen. I suppose the other interest taken away from his taken away from his core narrative, he is obsessed with sea nature, Not just because he's on the lookout for the biggest shark in the pond to try and eat him again, but because his only companions have been little crabs or little jellyfish or starfish, and that's as close to friendship and company that he's had. So there's possibly something, a bond over that interest in nature.
Hmm. Okay, so a connection to nature. Is that right? You're sort of drawn to the sea. You feel like there's a weird calling. Maybe it's because you've lived down there for so long, at the bottom of the ocean.
It's his home, yep, but nobody's ever taught him about what these things are. He intuits. He loves these little creatures. He fucking hates hermit crabs, though. If he had a favoured enemy, it's the hermit crab, because they keep trying to rip them open and turn them into their shell. So he's got an irrational hatred of hermit crab. Well, it's not irrational. Those fuckers, fucking hermit crabs.
Making a note of that. That's for sure. That's,
Yep.
add a few of those to the campaign.
So I think, yeah, if Reekses has this connection to nature, that's going to intrigue him on a personal level, almost like a kind of sidebar and a whole different side to him that he would not have experienced because he's not had this level of interaction. So yeah, that opens up a whole other side of art away from that core programming of I must get destroyed, I must.
Okay, so there you see Reekses as your guide to the natural world, be it for the navigational locations, like trying to find the edge of the world, or be it trying to understand a connection, like how do they work with the small animals, and they're even able to transform into them later. So that'll probably be curious. There's an interesting triangle between these three characters that I'm going to kind of point to, and that is Blink wants to know about this strange contraption, a completely artificial thing which is alien to them in their completely natural world. And Arg is fascinated with the natural world, even though they themselves are an artificial creature. So, and they want to learn that from Reekses. There's this, weird like little triangle there that kind of bonds all three in a way. So yeah, right. Make a note of your bond there, like of both Amonet and Reekses, and then
All right.
And then last one, how do you see yourself getting on with Blink?
I wonder if it's
a
kind of fairly, if it's a fairly kind of primal thing, and because as a player I don't know what's inside the box, but I wonder if Ark just feels a draw towards Blink that he doesn't understand, and I wonder if there's something within Ark that is bonding to Blink, interested in Blink's power.
Yes.
And I would just leave 100%. That there and leave that in your hands.
I don't know how, but yeah, it's almost like something inside of you is drawn to them. It's not necessarily you yourself, but unknowingly there is a connection. And for sure, I can work with that. You don't need to elaborate anymore. That is perfect. Wow. Stumbling into something that you don't even see. You're just a deer in the headlights, let me tell you. Perfect. I don't know how you want to phrase that, but yeah, say something like, whatever's within me feels like it's drawn to them, and as a result, I am. And yeah, you can describe it however you like. Maybe as a machine, you might describe it as like a magnetism.
Yeah.
Compulsion.
Perfect. All right. Absolutely. The last but not least, Reekses. Let's go with your long-term goal.
Yeah. So back in my olden days, long time ago, years and year ago, I was told stories by another druid, which is sort of what put me out into the world, and particularly stories about what I believe, although it's not true, what I believe to be an individual named the Big Kahuna. And so long term is to become a crazy and wild enough sort of action sports person and adventuring guy to be able to hang with the Big Kahuna and like gain his respect and sort of be on that level. I don't know who or what the Big Kahuna is, but I've heard stories that there's a Big Kahuna out there and that Effie was out surfing with them, and so that's like long term is to be worthy to hang out with the Big Kahuna, right? To be at that level, to reach those heights.
Interesting. Okay, and how are you gonna achieve this? What's step number 1 when you wake up to find this Big Kahuna?
Well, Reekses' favorite animal are hermit crabs, right? So he wants to go and make friends with and get a little hermit crab farm going on the boat. No, I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
I mean, step 1 is to try the scary things, right? To do the things that other people may shy away from. In real life, in the real world, I actually found out that one of the big ski resorts in the U.S., Jackson Hole, has a live cam of one of their like crazy drop that is like insanely difficult and dangerous and everything. And you can watch all day and see people pulling up and looking over. And I skimmed through it earlier this week, through one of the days, and for the entire 8 hours of footage that I saw, every once in a while you'd see groups of people come up and they'd take off their skis or their snowboard and they'd walk up to the edge and peer over and stare and talk to each other, and then they'd go off because it's too scary. Reekses wants to be the guy who will drop in and take that plunge, right? So the goal 1 is to be able to be the person who will have the courage to make that drop, to go in and to do what others may not, because it's fun, because it's interesting, and
it might get
so
the
yeah,
attention.
that's like goal 1. Might get the
the Big
attention
Kahuna.
of the Big Kahuna. Yeah.
Heck, you could even be there.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I watched 8 hours of people crawling up on all fours, peering over the side of this mountain, and they were all too scared to drop in.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I think he wants to build up to that. So like plan small steps is to do all those little things to get there.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out what the big drop is in a seafaring
What's the
campaign.
big drop?
What is
What's
the big drop? That sounds good.
What's the Big
Oh,
Kahuna? I don't know.
that's great. Oh, you've left me a lot to work with. This is fun. Okay,
I know.
what about the rest of the crew? How do you fit with those? Starting with Amonet.
So, with Amonet is, I don't know why Amonet always wants to convert me when, all her gods are desert gods, and deserts are, there's no, I don't know what there's to do in a desert. But
No waves.
Amonet is, there's no waves. I guess you could surf down the dunes. People do that. Drop in on the dunes. Kite surfing on this. Anyway, but I think Amonet is a big, strong fighter, warrior type person, right? Armor and everything. Looks intimidating, very serious, and so Amonet is the big sister, protector, and the guardian of the group. So the bond there is that when things go bad, she will know what to do. Right? She's the
Nice.
protector. She's the shield for everybody else.
Okay, almost still see them as a second captain.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, you can write exactly that. Like, Amonet seems strong and capable. I look to them when things go bad. When the ship gets rocking or whatever, to protect the crew, to protect me. And yeah, add that to your bond section. And then what about Ark?
Ark is the only other little guy in the group. So there's an obvious sort of bond being the two little guys. And I think because Ark is, I think you describe Ark as being a little bit of a scaredy cat. It's the wanting to bring them, back to the hermit crabs. Bring Ark out of the shell a little bit.
Oh, yes, that's so good. Which is just totally antithetical to what you want, Ark.
Yeah, yeah. To bring Ark out of the shell, to become a little bit more adventurous and not such a running away from difficult or scary situations. To enjoy if they do want to go and find some big scary mythical thing, you gotta take that scary first step, right? So
nice.
I think it'll be encouraging Ark to step out of the comfort zone, encouraging Ark to move forward rather than run away.
Perfect. Yeah.
Love it.
Right that. Ark is a scaredy cat. I need to help them come out of their shell. Or scaredy crab, maybe you'd say. Big old scaredy crab. All right. And Blink. How do you see the dynamic between you and them?
That's a little more difficult because Blink is, I think, the most different in terms of. I think Blink is a little more difficult for me.
Okay. Well, if we ever get stuck, we have these prompts I put in the thing. I'll just read them out for the druid. You can see if any of these jump out. Blank smells more like prey than a hunter. Maybe not in this case. Maybe they smell more like a hunter than prey. That's for sure. The spirit spoke to me of a great danger that follows blank. Or blink. Blink.
Blink.
Or I have shown Blink a secret right of the land. Or, and this is wild, but Blink has tasted my blood and I theirs. We are bound by it. That's, very extreme.
I think it maybe in the vein of the third one there. Because Blink is new to the world in terms of having come here from a different sort of universe entirely, right? Or something. It's Reekses is a guide and so wants to show him the ways of the world that he knows and how to do things and how to act in society and just the basics of how things work. So it's that when you start a new job, you have that one person who shows you around the office and tells you what's what, sort of that sort of thing.
Okay. I'm wondering, is there something beyond the basics? Is there like this prompts are like a secret right, but is there like a personal right that Reekses does before they take the big drop, before they do a feat or something of extreme daring? How do they like prepare themselves for that? Is there a druidic right that kind of you want to get in tune with the elements? You want to, feel the wave, you like listen to the beat of the ocean's heartbeat, something like that maybe you've shown them.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about a ritual or a rite when doing stuff like that.
It's sort of second nature to them, you'd say?
Not second nature, but I hadn't thought of anything specific.
Okay.
I don't think it's like some things will be second nature and some things will be easy, but for like the big scary things, I think with everybody there's that moment of just take a breath, lock in, focus, and before you go and do the thing, like really just take a moment, look at, before you take the plunge into those big waves, watch the waves and see if you can get in their rhythm before you do anything too, like, I mean, I'm supposed to have a high wisdom, so I'm not doing anything like too stupid right off the bat. I am sort of gonna take a minute to think.
Yeah, it's like those.
Wants to have fun, but it's like, there's a
If you've
reason
seen-
why skydive, but they still have a backup parachute, right?
I saw a couple of videos of a guy who cliff dives into bodies of water, like lakes, rivers, whatever. He throws like a rock before every single dive, and people think it's like, oh, it's to break water tension. No, it's not. It's purely so they can judge the distance. They know how long they're going to be in the air. It's so they can see the actual surface of the water, because sometimes it's either too still because it's like glass-like and you just can't see it, or there's too much movement where all the ripples become like this sort of fractal pattern that you can't see. Like the smaller ripples become big ripples when you zoom out, and so the ocean looks exactly the same whether you're close up to it or far away. So yeah, stuff like that you do to like lock in, focus, and maybe do you hype yourself up as well?
Yeah, I think so.
And what if all of these things are actually, well, you're just doing them because you feel like that's what's worked for you, and it's just a habit, but maybe there is something beyond that. Maybe there is something that you're unwittingly kind of tapping into as a druid that does sort of begin to resonate with the natural world. And you're like you say, you're locking in, but maybe there is something in like a connection that you're tethering yourself to in a primal sense that maybe Reekses isn't fully aware of, but they're just scratching the surface of what it means to be a big kahuna, or how he does it. And I think that is something you've told Blink many times. Whether Blink sees merit or value in it, that's up to them, but I think it's something you've told them, and we'll leave it at that. We'll see where Cruz wants, how Cruz reacts to that, but I think that's something that will be interesting. We can roleplay that out as well, because of course they're going to be a new character, so that'll be something you get to do time and time again as well, like reminding Blink to like lock in and get the rhythm of the waves, as you say. I think that'll do for now as a bond.
The dynamic will be incredible.
Cool.
This
wow.
slightly egotistical figure taking advice from this small fella.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be reciprocative. You can be like, it seems like he's telling me to lock in. Like, I know how to attune my senses to the world. It's fine. But it's funny that you just remind them. But in any case, you can figure out how you react. So with that, that is all the connections formed, all the bonds. Is everyone happy with those? Any amendments or other additional notes?
I'm happy with mine. It's definitely a good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Like knowing how to approach the others, and I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of these will change and evolve over time, but
yes,
it'll change with the game, right? So as we play,
absolutely.
I'll kill you all.
no 6 or a 7 this time. Well, that's a good point to make, actually, Sara-Jane, because as things change, though we have pretty much finished our session 0, this does not mean we will never revisit these kind of questions, these bonds. We can do a session re-0 where we revisit, we chime in, check in on your interests, your wants, your dislikes, just to keep everyone happy and the connections between your characters kind of in a interesting or healthy place throughout the campaign. And we'll also ask the question later, how has the world shaped you? It's a difficult one to ask at the start, but it's definitely something I've got on the list here How has the world shaped you? It's gonna be interesting. Because you got two blank slates, not completely, but two people new to this world, and I would say three if you count Amonet in say of the watery ways. Yeah, and as a group, now that you kind of all bonded individually, what is the thing that keeps the characters together as a party? What is their kind of shared dynamic?
Well, except for Blink, it seems they're all kind of looking for adventure, looking for something bigger, looking for monsters. Maybe they're just, kind of setting out and looking to explore a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I see everyone is trying to kind of prove themselves in some way. Amonet, most literally. I think
Yep.
Reekses, they've got to find who they want to who they want to aspire to be first. But it's still a sort of, like you say, a way of proving yourself and pulling off these big feats as a way of getting recognition or building confidence. Ark, now they may not want to prove themselves worthy, but they need to figure out what they are in a sense anyway, and that in a way is a sort of self-discovery, similar ripples as self-worth and glory, but you're still exploring and adventuring. And then finally, Blink has gone through the process of proving oneself. They're on the other side, so they've done all that work. They've proven themselves, and that they are rightfully, at least in their eyes, should have been ascended, but they slipped off right at the end, although they were betrayed, rather. That's the better word, is they were betrayed. And this whole exile was never deserved. And yeah, maybe you're looking still to prove yourself in this new world, because no one knows who you are. No one's heard of this civilization. So in a way, you kind of almost got to start at ground zero in proving to the world what you're capable of as you recover. So maybe that's what really ties the party together, is you're all here to prove to the world you've got something, and then except for maybe poor Ark, who is maybe still discovering what their purpose was, or finding a place to dump themselves. But definitely riding this wave of these strong-willed characters will eventually find you a place you can, either they destroy you or they find a place where you can be dumped effectively, offloaded. Cool. Okay. And the other question is, what does the group's patron or an individual organization that points them towards their adventure? And I've kind of semi-answered this for you, in that I'm thinking that the captain of the guard, known as Captain Monty... Well, no, not Captain the Monty Pot. No, I guess he would actually be. Weird. There's a couple of Captain Monty Pots just to confuse things. Anyway, the captain of the guard, his name is Detan. He would have probably been the first quest giver. So he is obviously assigning you this. Then there's your captain themselves, Captain Graysail. But I don't think they will be the patron of the party. I don't see them being one. They're a little bit, how do I say it, like aloof. They're a bit standoffish, and she kind of rubs people the wrong way sometimes. She doesn't usually get close with her crewmates as much as you would expect. So that's something we'll have to figure out as the game progresses, like what the group's patron is. Maybe you do warm up to the captain. Maybe you do get them out of their shell. Maybe you find a new captain. Or maybe there's a sort of god or divinity that you will come under the banner of. maybe Amonet manages to convert you all, and you all become a party of Horus. That would be interesting, but I doubt. In the case of some characters, maybe that's the case. We'll see. That'll be a tough one, but that's good. I like that it's going to be a long journey to try and convert them. It won't be. Oh yeah, that sounds great. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I have. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, just I'm looking forward to trying to convert everyone and seeing like everyone else's divinities and how all of it fits together.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Last group, Icewind Dale, they had like very death-themed characters all around, like the afterlife, and this one's more godly, more ascension. It's more like the difference between like heaven and hell almost. But looking forward to it. And yeah, we'll figure out the answer to those questions, how you're shaped by the world, and what keeps you guys together, and what kind of patron you have as or organization. Maybe you warm up to one faction and you prefer their kind of way of doing things. But we'll answer those three as the game goes on. Those will be questions to revisit in that kind of session re-0.
Well.
Perfect. Well,
I just need to pop off for 2 minutes. I'll be back in a wee minute, okay?
that's okay. In fact, let's have a little break. And when we come back, I'm sure you want to give these characters a test drive. So I have a little combat encounter we can just throw you guys at and see how it
Ooh.
goes.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So we'll take you
Oh,
over
nice.
here.
Excellent. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just say goodnight
Yeah,
to my wee boy. Hang on.
No worries. Take a quick break, guys, and we'll be right back. Mm-hmm.
Sara-Jane, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, I still have those things for you that I
Oh
got in the
yeah,
mail.
yeah.
But
I don't know what I'm gonna see next.
Yeah, I might come by the house.
Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
I'm back.
Welcome, eh?
Yeah, level 10 is the fly speed. that I get.
You can comment.
But I'll have wild shape stuff.
Are you a moon druid?
Nope.
Sea druid?
Sea druid.
Okay.
I see.
Druid.
I always play moon druids when I play mid druids, so I figure I'll try something different.
Oh golly.
Chris, are we in the house of burlesque? Is this where we're starting off?
I was about to say, you can ignore the name. This is much more of a fight club than a burlesque club. Well, maybe it's dual purpose. Maybe there's
Front room, back room.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
There's people getting beat up in the front, and people receiving beatings in the back too.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
really
have.
got your
Yeah.
really got your pick of the litter with who you'd like to fight. There's noblemen, goblins, acolytes,
cat.
mages.
Yeah,
the cat's
I'll
just
fight.
chilling in the chair.
I'll fight the regular sized cat.
Right, what have we got here? Thank you, and apologies for the interruption, but
No, that's all good.
he also wanted to see photographs of all your characters, so he is very impressed.
Oh.
Love it.
How old is he?
He's 8,
Oh,
so he just loves hearing about these sessions, and yeah, he was like, a dragonfly ninja, that's amazing. Isn't it? Isn't it?
That's so good. Well, let's see what they are capable of. Here we have a burlesque fight club. That's right. It's both. We got loads of different contestants. Right now, as you enter the bar, there is a dragonborn knight in front of you that almost acts as the bouncer and says, "All right, contestants can enter the ring. Once the fighting starts, expect more to jump in and join in. See how many rounds you can go with the toughest and weep."
which one
Got
is the guy who's speaking? Okay.
He's here. It's not very
Dragonborn.
bright in here. Let me give him a light. Here you go.
Mm.
Oh, you were here.
I'm Zavos.
Hello.
I'm just security.
Good day, Zavos. Reekses is called Reekses.
Reekses, eh? Well, go let people know who you are. In the ring.
Oh,
Well, it's a hexagon. No, wait, it's an octagon. I can count.
And if we understand you correctly, there are multiple enemies? This is just for you?
Well, Mert there is the one who's running the whole thing. He's taking side bets and probably turning a pretty coin from all the infighting, but... Yeah, you see this
That
big...
looking bastard.
Yeah, say rotund gentleman with quite the nobility about him. This bandolier of studded leather, fancy foppish hat, and a sheathed saber at his side. Tremendous looking cloak of magnificent. He is turning coin at the moment. He's taking bets, and he says, "All right, now who's got coin on the rat there's a giant rat in here, but don't be fooled. He's quite proficient with all sorts of armaments. And you see the giant rat is wielding a pair of nunchucks, which are two rats tied by the tails. And they are just swinging these rats around. Like, and the rats themselves are like gnashing teeth. Like, so yeah, he got that guy. He stood up on top of this stool on his hind legs, wielding nut rat chucks. And he's looking around like, new contestants, yes.
This seems distasteful.
Lighting in the House of Burlesque Fight Club is not very good. I can't see the other side of the fighting area.
Walk round. The goblins point to you to walk around this way. It's very
all
dark, isn't it?
Oh, I can see. Oh, now I can see. Okay, hello.
It's
Oh,
You can turn on some of the lights here if you want. I'll brighten the place up for you.
I can't see. There we go.
That's a bit better.
I don't have dark vision anymore.
A big spotlight comes on over the top of the fighting arena, and you see this little door to get inside the cage. Oh yeah, it's like a cage fight. Just realized.
Ark is absolutely petrified. He is so scared. He has down periscoped, which is now just got his two little eyes poking out, and he is sticking to blink like a little starfish on a little clam on the side of a boat. He's probably like holding onto the side of Blink's leg.
Just looking down, just slightly miffed.
Oh,
Amonet is
rats.
she's looking around curiously, kind of seeing who's gonna step up, but it hasn't occurred to her that she's a candidate. She just sort of
who
like,
will fight? It could be fun. I will fight.
Oh yes, there's a prize for the winner, I should mention. And they place this big like scroll case on the table.
Reekses is too small to climb onto the stage.
I
Oh,
cannot get
is it-
onto this fight quick.
Oh,
It's-
use the door. It's round there. You gotta go around.
Okay. Oh, door. Okay. Reekses will fight the black person.
Oh,
Reekses,
yes,
you are
Should all get in there.
proving your adventurousness already.
Be fun.
You see a crowd of rats all screaming and screeching, "Fight! Fight! Fight!" And there's more of them egging you on to get inside the ring. You should all totally get in there, trust me.
Okay.
All of you want. Yeah, I'll
Hmm.
drag you around here.
If this is to be a team fight, we shall.
Ark should join the fight.
Go around.
Ark can come.
Yeah.
Ark, come Ark. This way. Hello. Push you in.
They topple over likely.
It would be
Flat on-
troublesome.
Close the door.
Like rolling a dice down some stairs. He's like, ah!
Okay. Amonet will protect. Blink. Take a breath. Lock in.
Look. There it is. The line.
Very well.
Yes, I will
the-
guide this
the-
side.
The rat looks to be impressed. There's four of you stepping up and says, I'm gonna need my crab chucks as well then, if this is the case. There's four of you.
Crab shucks.
Yep, he pulls out two crabs that interjoin with claws. They link up. And now he's dual wielding nunchucks. Alright, let's get underway. That says, alright, first up. Do you guys have a party name I can call you by?
It's a little early to do that for this
You-
group of people just
You
now.
mean it's session 0, it's a perfect time.
It's, well, we haven't established any common tropes or jokes amongst the group of us yet, so it's a little early.
Oh, in that case, you'd better find some quick, because if I have to crown you the winners, I'll need to announce your party. For now, good luck.
For now, perhaps you can call us the worthy adversaries.
Ah, very good. He chalks it up on a big blackboard, and he starts taking bets. You know, like 5 copper on the crab. Another goblin's like, yeah, I'll put 10 copper on the frog. Okay,
Why are you
so
damaged?
Oh god, yeah, Ark, he's already damaged. What's happening?
Wow. Pushing him on the ground did a number.
Session 0, Ark explodes, world ends.
Oh god. You have to apply some quick maintenance, patching up a crack just before the fight begins, but feel free to roll initiative. So this is the combat tab, or you can roll it from the top of the carousel, or you can also just roll it from your character sheet as well. There's 3 ways to roll initiative.
Amazing.
So good. There we go. Oh wow,
Oh,
got on that 20.
Oh,
So you're
good
first.
God. Alright.
Good luck.
Okay, the first thing Ark would do, I think, is he's casting Blade Ward on himself, which is a wee cantrip to protect himself. He is hiding behind Blink, and as as he holds on to Blink, his body kind of shakes and begins to reform, and almost in mimicry of Blink's shape, 2 little tiny mini mechanical arms shoot out the side of his underneath his own arms, and he goes, "Ah!" But then they go off, and they start firing at one of the little things, and it's the cantrip finger guns, which is a bonus
God,
action
he
apparently,
didn't.
and it's
He did.
fucking brilliant. It's perfect.
Well, it's a bonus to
Just-
activate it. Think of it like shillelagh. So you get it.
Oh right, I see.
Yeah. It's like you cock the guns, right? And then now,
Right.
next turn, they're ready to fire.
Brilliant. Right, doing that then. So his finger guns are up. As he's looking at Blink, then looking at himself, then looking at all this with the periscope down.
It's like a standoff. Love it. Okay. Then. Oh, there we go. I've got to click begin encounter. There we go. The crab is up first. Okay. So. Yeah, I'll just have this little crab guy fly forward. Like they're swinging around wildly, and it's holding onto the other one, but its other appendage flicks out at you, Amonet. And, well, let's make a claw attack. Oh, it's a good start for me.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 1 whole damage as you get nipped. It takes a feather out, and then whoosh, it gets yanked back by
curse
the
effect.
rat.
Your
You
AC is more
use-
than 10, right?
Yeah, my AC is showing as 10 right now. I have leather armor, so it should be at least 11.
Is it
I'm not
equipped?
sure.
Maybe it's not equipped.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it is.
Why do
You just need
that?
to check your AC calculation then.
Oh, because if your dex is really low,
Oh,
if your dex
oh
is
yeah, your
minus
dex
1,
is -1, so it is a 10 AC. Ooh.
It is
It is
10.
10.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what this is for. The pilot test run is to see. Maybe I'll switch this around after. No, you don't have to.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll see. If you have enough strength, you don't care about the low dex. When you've got heavy armor, you won't worry. But it seems like you're stuck with leather for
heavy
now.
armor.
Yeah, you may have picked something else. Would you like a heavier armor, like chainmail or?
Well, I didn't
Is that
have the
when you
cash
bought-
for anything.
Oh. Usually, paladins
Like,
can choose to start with it, but
hmm.
did
No,
you
I wasn't
pick
sure.
the
I
50
can up
gold
that.
instead of the?
I did pick the
Oh,
50
right.
gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
alright. Well, that's
you
fine.
You should buy some armor and a shield.
That's okay. That's what this is for. We notice this stuff here and now before it's in the middle of a real fight. That's it. That's the crab. Giant rats go. Okay. So he's doing this. He's swinging these crabs out, and it kind of nips you. But he'll move up into the fray, and blink. You're the tallest of the group, and he looks at you and he's like, "I eat insects like you for breakfast." And he's gonna chew on your leg, or at least try to.
Hmm.
Don't think he's gonna hit though, right? 13.
No.
This is
15
can't get
AC.
through that hard carapace. That's his go. All right. Wait, is it? Has he got a multi-attack? No. Okay, that's it then. Cool. Another rat. Oh yeah, his
So
rat chuck
So-
comes out. We'll swing that.
big
at you.
rat, does he just like gnaw on my thing and break his tooth or something?
Yes, it probably wears it down a little bit. And he says, "They were getting too long anyway." This rat doesn't seem to get anything done either. And he'll swing it round behind him. These guys have got the agile trait, which means they don't provoke attacks of opportunity. So they
That's
sort of just swing
okay.
around, and then that's how he's like wielding them. They're like, they toss out in front, and then they retreat to his back as he's grabbing it from behind. Reekses, you're up.
Reekses will. Oh, well, the rat seems to be the leader, so he's gonna reach out and spit at him, literally, and
Oh,
do
God.
a little poison spray.
Ah!
I don't know. And do 6 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Did he make the save? Oh, you got to. It's an attack.
It's a spell attack. It's a spell attack.
Ah, he manages to
So,
leap out of the way. He's got just enough AC to dodge it.
Ah. Okay.
Poison squirts all over the cage, and the orc's like, "Whoa! I didn't know I'd be in the splash zone here." And he like holds up his drink away from this poison that's flicking between the bars.
Okay. That is my turn. Actually,
Okay.
Movement. I have movement. I'm gonna move. Hold on. Let's get spread out a little bit. Huh? How come I can't? Go this way.
Okay, he's going around.
Hello, Mr. Little Crab Rat. Maybe I don't know what you are. Hello.
There's something there. Meanwhile, on the crab side, another one goes wide. This time, definitely a miss. But the other one is still taunting you with a feather that it managed to pinch from your plumage. Okay. On this rat, gotta say, Reekses, you're stepping up to these rats.
Mhm.
You better be ready for the jaws that bite. Oh, it's a nat one. Never mind.
It's a nat
I
one.
think
It
you
is-
are ready.
And is it biting me with its jaws?
Yeah.
Then I needed to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
I don't feel so good.
I have poison skin.
What is this
That's
stuff?
awesome.
So that particular rat is poisoned for 1 minute.
Oh, okay, cool. Love it. And he doesn't take any damage, does he?
No, it's just poisoned.
Just poison.
If it well actually it did it touch me because it's
Yeah.
only if it touched me.
Yeah, that's a touch.
Okay.
Anything like a physical, like bite, whatever have you. Let me just read it as well. Poison skin. Yeah, here it is. It does look like it rolls a d4 or several. Yeah,
That's if
it co-
I can apply this to weapon attacks, and I can if I hit it with a weapon, I can make it do a DC 12 Constitution.
that's where
it
the
takes
damage is.
2d4 poison.
Got it. Okay. Perfect. So if it's just biting you, it now has poison condition. Yeah, the rat looks woozy, and Zavros is like, I will have to chuck anyone out who looks drunk. So better sober that rat up quick. Blink, you're up.
boy.
He just needs to sleep.
All right. So let's see. I have a robot clinging to my leg, so I guess I can't really move much.
Yeah. Although he's very small and very light, so I don't know that he impedes you.
No. Let's see. I guess he'll. Let's see. Blink attacked with his weirdly big spear thing. For that 9.
Let's see,
Think
the
that
bonuses
hits.
make it. 14 is a hit. Yes.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
I will manually do the damage for now, but traditionally you can target an enemy by holding Alt and then left clicking them. But
Right.
you can try, give it a go now as well. I'll say you do that damage, but there you go, click that.
Okay.
Because you can also, well, actually, in a moment you can bonus action punch something, can't you? So let me just kill this thing off.
Yeah.
Because that one shot takes him out. they did not have much health. How do you want to take out this nunchuck wielding
This was the
giant
giant rat?
Yes, it was.
Awesome. Okay.
Just a bonk on the head. All right.
Yeah, well done, Blink.
Yep. So if I move, is Arc dragged along?
No, not mechanically, but
All right.
you probably peel yourself away from him.
All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna
Actually,
shake the poor robot off my leg. Sorry, little guy.
I'll say though, here's a good chance to introduce to you one of my homebrew. So if you ever want to drag an ally out of danger or away from enemies, you can use one of your attacks if you have multiple. If you don't, it's just an action, and you're technically grappling your ally, and then you're dragging them. And dragging is half your movement, basically. So for every 1 foot, you'd be spending 2 foot. And as a monk, because you get so many attacks, you could actually quite literally grab, and because you've got so many arms, you could literally in a fight later on grab Arc, grab Reekses, and Step of the Wind, and cover a lot of ground whilst carrying your small little allies.
You may not want to grab me.
Oh yeah, that's true. The poison skin.
I have
grab
poison
him,
skin.
Grab him by the shirt. Grab him by the shirt.
Oh, that's funny.
I have not been hit yet. I am undamaged.
Yeah,
There you go.
I guess let's see. I guess I have the bonus attack action next.
The pairs of nunchucks fall to the floor. Rats and crabs scurrying around on the ground now.
All right. I guess I'll just bonus action attack the.
Punch a rat.
Yep, I'm punching the rat next to Reekses.
Splat the rat.
Splat the rat.
Oof. Didn't roll anything, did it? Did you? You targeted it, didn't you?
I did target it.
Ah, yes, right. That's right. Yeah, the bonus action unarmed strike is just there as a reminder that you can do it. The actual attack function is that one. Cool. Oh yeah, that more than hits.
Savage attacker.
Oh, you got savage attacker to re-roll it. That really was savage. The poor rat is most definitely splattered. He was already half out of the door with his woozy nature. And it's just like a finish him.
I just stomp on it as it's on the ground.
Squishes. Alright. Perfect. Anything else?
I guess that'll be it.
Amonet.
Okay. Would that I had my flail. It is at home. However, we are not unarmed in this place, and she's going to keep her sickle in her left hand, but she's going to swipe down with her talons on the right hand onto the crab that's holding the feather.
Ooh.
8
That will-
damage.
Yeah, that'll crack the little
Yep.
critter.
And she swipes her
Damn.
feather back up.
There's still crab meat probably stuck on the end of your talons.
Shake it off. Ugh.
The
Vile
goblin catches it.
things.
Ooh, bar snacks.
Not many more.
Does the host guy get mad at the goblin for not paying for that?
Yeah, he's got his back turned, currently scratching his head like, I'm going to have to adjust these stakes. Looks like we've got real fighters in the ring this time. Oh.
Stakes.
And let's actually move up over here. Get into range.
Okay. Nice, yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic. Then back to the top of the round. We are at Arkscare.
Shoot
We
the
forgot
rat.
to do our corrupted hardware roll.
Ah, for the day, yes.
Right, okay, good to know. Right.
Glitching out in the background.
Kind of buzzies around a little bit, and all he's going to do is just make a beeline for the door. Don't seem to
Okay,
have
you can try,
control
yeah.
Of him, right? He just
Oh.
legs it. Starts like pulling at the door, trying to see if he can get away. Screaming, alarms are going off from inside him. But as he does so, the other little arms underneath him don't comply with his desire, and so they start firing. I'm having trouble opening my character sheet from the icon.
Are you? Double left click
hit
usually.
Yeah, it's not.
Try pressing
No.
C.
That's it. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so
Oh my god.
they fire off as he's running. Did that target it?
Try. So let me just check. With finger guns, what it does is when you cast it, you're applying it to yourself. Then it gives you a feature as an action on your sheet, which is
At the feature.
yeah. And now
See if I can-
with that, you can target the crab and fire, or the rat, whichever you prefer.
I'm just looking for where the feature is.
So I see it on the front of the sheet. If you just click sheet,
Real. Yeah.
it's under the list of actions. It also goes into your inventory as well. Actually, that's where it
Right.
is. So it's a gun in your hand. It is your hand. There it is.
There it goes.
Oh, nice.
Good hit too.
Off.
Oh god. That's-
At which point he screams even louder as he looks at these two weaponized mini hands that have just appeared, and just like starts running around in circles, pulling at the door, trying to escape.
you quickly
and
realize
that's
it's
his turn.
locked, and you've been caged in here. And you can hear some of the bandits are like, "It's locked, friend. You're not coming out until all those are dead, or at least knocked out." But that one is most definitely dead. The rat is exploded into bits. Poor thing. Well, it's one crab left. If he could surrender, he would, but he's gonna go down fighting. Let's see.
This mighty beast.
I think he's gonna avenge his former crab friend and try to claw Amonet. Oop. Gotta
Mhm.
get used to clicking the actual thing and not the chat. Oh, yes,
Ooh.
there we go. Another hit.
Foul claws.
Like, oh, 1 piercing damage. I'm certainly not holding any punches here. Okay,
Mhm.
Reekses.
Not holding any pinches back.
No.
Okay. One left to go. I will come up and I will go bend down and pet the little crab.
Oh no. And by pet, you apply your poison.
By a pet, I mean unarmed strike.
All right.
I don't
Oh,
know
God.
why I did that with advantage. Oh, because we're flanking. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, flanking in mine, I need to fix that. Usually it's a +2, but that's still more than enough. You would have actually crit,
2 points.
which is funny because. How do you finish this crab?
I literally just go, oh, little crab, I will bake you into dinner.
Oh, God.
And pet him dead.
Pet him dead. The poison works fast. And, yeah, the crab keels over and its claws go limp.
Yay,
moment
we are
later-
victorious!
Is it sanitary to cook a being who has been poisoned? One worries about the culinary delicacy.
If it is my own poison, I think it's fine.
Have you tried?
Not for us.
Not today.
I
I can try though. I will eat the crab.
would
Well,
trust.
I will cook the crab and then I will eat the crab.
Yeah. This interesting looking sea elf over here says, yeah, we can cook it up for you. And they undo
hello. You may
Right
want to
this
wear
way?
gloves for it, but yes.
There's a kitchen over here.
Hello.
And then you hear Mert shout, well, don't leave just yet. I've got another round for you coming up. Let me see.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna
grab
take
the
my
crown.
board. I'm gonna take my boogie board and I'm gonna push Ark back into the fighting pit. Come on, Mr. Ark.
He's
Come on,
gone
Ark.
into he's gone into full lockdown mode. So his arms are retracted, his legs are retracted. He's just this little periscope in a box. So
Oh no.
he just
have a
gets
negative-
shoved in.
I have a -2 to strength, so maybe you don't get shoved.
That's right. I'll shove him, the bandit says. And yeah, just lifts him up, throws you back in, and
Okay.
says,
You're back in for one more round.
I'm
And
coming
how
in.
many rounds must we defeat for this prize you mentioned?
oh, what's a good number? Say something like 3.
Oh, this is going to be difficult, but fun.
We're gonna get the 2 contestants coming in here are one half orc who looks very rough and tumble. He's kind of a salty sailor type, and the other half orc looks like they're from nobility. They're wearing makeup. They've got like this fancy loose clothing and a fencing sword at their side. A thin rapier that is drawn. Whereas the other one's like, I'm gonna club you. And the other one's like, can we keep this more civilized? I want to be good, look good for the winning ceremony. Alright, so let's put them on the initiative. 2 half orcs, good luck. Still at the top of the round, it's going to be. Well.
Is it
hold on.
Ark
yeah,
first?
yeah, Ark is up.
You start at the top. Okay.
Well,
Alright,
I'm just thinking, yeah, it's a new combat effectively, but we'll just keep the same initiative.
All right.
Okay.
The periscope goes up and up and up, almost to the same height, eye to eye with Amonet. Maybe not quite as high though. And he quickly spins a 360. He's looking for anything that would be a metallic shield, or could be used as a metallic shield. It doesn't have to be in the arena. It could be out, as long as it's got line of movement that he could use his glitch and magnetically pull it into his arms.
Okay, there is a plate on the serving hatch that looks to be made of like a pewter metal.
Okay, and would that work for Amonet as a shield?
If it had something like a handle, sure. They could just hold it up though, maybe.
What
Yeah,
about
I mean,
this,
if it's magnetic, it'll
what
just
about
like
this,
stick over it.
we've got some night or metallically armored people kicking about? Have they got shields kicking about at their feet, maybe?
Yes, actually, the target dummy has a buckler.
Phenomenal. So Art will use his bonus action, and magnetic pulses emanate from, he's not even doing it on purpose, towards it, and this metal buckler comes flying straight towards him, and magnetically sticks to him. And he goes, "Oh!" Turns round and passes it to Amonet. Gives her the shield.
What a
Fantastic.
curious ability you have.
For
Thank you, friend.
his. And then, now that he's given her a shield, he's going to hide behind her. For his action, for his action, I think he lets off a high-pitched scream sound. Well, I mean, he lets off another high-pitched screaming sound, and a spell flies towards the two orcs like this.
Okay. Both of them. Oh no. Not sleep.
Oh,
Wisdom saves, come on. Yes! I think we're good.
Oh!
Both make it.
Boo.
You can't put an orc to sleep. Not with the promise of battle.
That's his turn.
Alright. Yeah, their orcish heritage seems to be surging full of adrenaline. Reekses, you're up.
This is going to be fun. Okay. Well, you are right in front of me. So I will shillelagh, and then I will shillelagh attack with my boogie board in your face.
Okay. This is really a barb rule. Just wooden thwack upside the head.
Ooh, probably not.
12 just barely misses, I'm afraid.
Okay.
He sort of like just leans into it. Oh my god, poison skin though. Oh, that is only if you hit, right?
I think it's only if I hit.
Okay, cool. In that case then, yeah, he kind of just shrugs it off and says,
I drunk that thing you put in my drink earlier. I've gained an immunity to the poison.
Oh, did
Don't have a
not spike your
tolerance.
drink. You may want to put one of those covers on top of it, though.
this is where he called the poison spray from earlier. He actually ended up chugging it. Alright, that's how it works.
resistance so
Blink.
quickly.
Yeah, that's how
let's see.
that's how tolerance works. At least this orc thinks.
Alright. I guess I'll just go. Basically the same as before. Just give the big orc a poke with target first.
There you go. Nice.
And damage. Oh,
Max damage. Oh god. Well, that's a rough one. You've left him bloodied already. Did you skewer him with this long hooked hold arm? Yeah, you don't even need to reroll that with Savage Attacker. God.
yeah. Let's see, and then I guess just the
Not all you
follow up.
got.
He's a bit of a. And then just the follow up attack.
Punch around the head. You see him body to the floor immediately, and then for a moment you think, wow, that was easy. And then you suddenly hear him like groaning, and he starts to get up to his feet. He looks like he's broken a tusk,
I didn't hear no bell.
And his orcish, relentless endurance kicks in. He's on 1. Giving him the chance to get back at you. So I think he staggers this way. He ends up like backing into the cage. And then swings around with a great axe. And because he's got aggressive... Oh no, that's fine. They just need that. Yeah, let's swing this thing. Oh boy. 15? That's just barely a hit. Oh. Blow for blow. That was nasty. God.
That's how it's done! Yeah. That's 1 point for the rabble rousers. Rabble rousers. What are we again?
Ugh. The other orc just shakes his head. You're getting gunk all over me. Weird bug juices are flying in my direction. Okay, well, Blink goes unconscious. And
Apparently.
you gain a level of exhaustion. So this is the time to introduce that rule. When you go to 0, you get exhaustion in my games. And it's -2 to d20 rolls. As well, it does lower your DC as well, like your spell DC, if you're a spellcaster. So, for now though, you'll have to rely on some allies to pick you back up. Thankfully, this is where some of your friends will shine, I'm sure. As for this noble, let's see.
Oh, it's the noble's turn, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, they will adopt a fencing pose and swing, swoosh. Lunge forward with a rapier, but it doesn't make any contact. It looks like that shield kind of deflects the attack. Ding. And that's their go.
It's still showing Amonet with a 10 DC AC, just in case.
Okay.
That needs to be adjusted.
I didn't add the shield. Not sure how to
Is it
change the
physical?
AC.
Is it a physical shield? Oh.
Yeah, it's the buckler that that Ark called over, but I don't know how to.
Typically,
I didn't want to
it is
add
an
it to my
action
inventory.
to don.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a mock battle, I will let you just have it for now. But it is typically, an action to equip a shield. But here you go, you can have one for now. It's your turn though.
All right. Well, it seems that I have an enemy in front of me, and we will take a swing from the bottom, swiping up with the sickle sword, the Kopesh.
Ooh.
13.
Poor form. They quickly and deftly parry your sickle out of the way.
Well, meeting you where you are, in your poor form as well.
Okay. Anything else?
I want to get over to Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's dash over.
I was going to say, don't forget you do have lucky points as well, if you did want to re-roll that.
No, I don't think so. Not.
Nope? Okay.
Wasn't bad enough. No, I can't abandon Amonet. Okay, or can't abandon Ark. I'll stay here for now.
Okay.
And keep defending the small box.
Ark. Ally is down.
I don't have any healing spells.
Oh, okay. I was under the wrong.
I
was under the impression you did.
I can assist our friend once this battle is over. For now, let us deal with the enemies.
Still just a normal sorcerer.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
The struggle of early levels for Ark.
Right. We'll do this slightly differently this time, but we're basically going to try the same thing as last. Just have to see. Right. I'm going to do innate sorcery
Nice.
for the bonus action, and then we will try the sleep spell again.
The goblin's like,
That
is it
doesn't
too late to
happen,
take my bet back? You're doing sleep again.
Okay,
This time, make sure when you're placing a template, put it on the
Huh?
intersection of a square. So like not on a half square, but on a point.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like
let's see.
where the lines meet across.
Okay. Well,
Here's
in
an
that case,
example.
no, I won't do that. Yeah. So it would,
Like
it would go at
this.
the. Yeah. I can only get one of them. In that case, I'm not going to do that. Instead, what happens is,
Okay.
a little thing pops out the top of his head, like a little launcher,
Mhm.
and he just screams when he sees that, of course, and it launches a bolt of fire straight towards the near-death orc.
Okay, just get rid of this. Yeah, I just need to hit it. Was that a crit miss? Oh no!
Oh, rolled with advantage and still miss. Is that saying disadvantage? Did
Oh, it
roll with-
is. You're right. Yeah, it would have been a
should have
4
been should have been
plus.
advantage.
It would have been a 10
Yeah.
total.
Okay, so 10. I'm afraid doesn't hit the orc. I know why it is. Because these people in the cage next to you are too close. They're counting as being in melee. So one of them, who clearly has money on the orc, like grabs a hold of you through the cage and like tries to pull onto you, and it basically has your fireball fly off in a errant direction.
All right.
And
that's
the
my turn.
bouncer charges in like,
What? Back away from the cage.
swings down with a +1 longsword at this acolyte.
Oh, jeez. Murdered the guy.
Okay.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Don't worry.
Uh,
It's the back of the sword.
I just whacks them. Yes,
that's a priest.
it was.
Uh,
They were clearly a priest of some god of betting and gambling. Maybe Gond, who knows? Ark, oh, that's your turn. Reekses.
Oh, Blink, you need to lock in, okay? Lock in,
is
and I will healing word Blink
Nice. That's what we love.
because I have healing spells.
Thank you. Back to
Yay.
full. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
And then with my action, okay.
yay.
I think because this is range, I need to go at the other one over here. And I need to spit at him with a hawk tua.
No.
Back away from the cage. There we go. That is a
I think it
hit.
would have hit. It
Yeah,
still hit anyway.
either
yeah,
way.
so-
5 poison leaves them bloodied. Let's say cough up some of the poison. Okay. Looks like Reekses is leaving that orc that took you out to you, Blink.
Okay. Do I have to do my normal attack first before my bonus action attack?
You first want to
Nope.
stand. Now, to get rid of this
Yes.
condition, you can do one of two things. When you click your token, you'll see there's little visual effect icons in the top right. Think of them like little buffs, like in an MMO or something.
Yeah.
You can right-click them and delete them there, or you can right-click your character, like your token character, and there's a little... On the right-hand side, there's all these different icons. One is assign status effects, and in there will be all the different conditions.
Okay.
So you can also just click one of the, like you can click prone, which is highlighted to get rid of it. And that's
Okay.
a way of just, without asking me or telling me that you're standing up, you can just effectively handle that yourself.
Yeah, okay. I stand back up. There's just a look of fury in his eyes as he just stares daggers at the orc.
Uh-oh.
So he just clocks him right on the frickin' face with his. Yeah.
That'll be enough.
Okay.
Boom. He slides down across the bars. Great axe clanging to the stone. And he is definitely out for the count.
All right. How much movement did it cost to get up?
Half.
Okay. So that means 15. I can.
And you'll notice
Move
when
back.
you're exhausted, for every level of exhaustion, your speed is reduced by 5 feet. So,
Okay, so 10.
Yeah.
I mean that's literally nothing here. It's just...
of course, no, it doesn't matter here. In fact, you can even hit them from where you were, right? Because you've got reach.
That is true. Yes.
And you can
Still,
also...
he stumbled.
Sorry, yeah, you can also get into a flanking position as well, just if you wanted to try that out. I think you've got movement, yeah.
Right.
So now when you target them, it should apply an effect to your character, so you don't need to, like, auto-apply it. And
Okay.
you'll see it in a second. There it is. See, that's the little icon for flanking.
Okay. So and then it'll just like stumble over to behind the orc that's distracted with Amonet and just hit him from the back.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna do it.
Well done.
Well, as you know, I'm built of tougher stuff.
1 hit point remaining, thanks to their relentless endurance as well.
Amazing.
And
It's unfair to have 2 orcs on a team.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I had to deal with that all of last campaign, Cruz. 2 half-orcs as relentless endurance. Cleric and barbarian, as if they weren't hard enough to kill already. It's rough.
Wait, sorry, barbarian what?
A barbarian and a cleric. They were both half-orcs. I was like, oh god.
Oh no.
Okay. They may have lost a little bit of balance, but that unsteadiness actually aids them as they kind of fall into you, and then their rapier lands into your leg.
A palpable hit, I will admit.
And for revenge.
Well,
I'm much more used to traditional duels, one-on-one. This pit fighting is all
sometimes
rather,
one must adapt.
Oh yes, perhaps you can teach me. Oh!
And they get knocked out. Down they go with a heavy thud, and the bell rings. Ding ding. All right. Mert says, that's round 2.
Hey, we have a
Round-
victorious.
Anyone else? Anyone else want to fight these champions? There's looks of uneasiness from amongst the crowd after you've just basically annihilated them. You have a round
I'm
to
gonna-
heal.
Can you
I'm
heal
gonna-
yourself a little bit?
I can heal myself a little bit, yes.
Hmm.
How do I do that? I've never done this before on myself. Okay, so
Start
lay on
yourself with-
hands.
Healing hands. Oh, you've got
Healing
2 different.
hands.
Actually, you've got both. Yeah.
I've got,
Either one works.
laying on hands and healing hands. What is healing hands?
Healing hands is part of your
You should-
ASMR.
44. Yeah.
And healing hands is used as an action, whereas lay on hands is a bonus. So one's better for combat than other.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's try this. Try healing hands.
Hmm. If you've got yourself targeted, I think you do. Bang. Yeah, that'll put you
Okay.
back.
Okay, nice.
Number of so that's good healing, and it
So yeah,
scales with you.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
A number of proficiency bonus. Yeah, cool. Right. Is there no one else? And you hear a voice from the back rooms.
Well, that was very nice. Thank you, darling. And
They close the door.
made a drink
God.
after all of that. Ah,
Wiggle.
Wigglewood, just in time. There's a battle to be had here in the 3rd round. What? Oh, I'm a bit spent, but I could probably go around, sure. And he'll step into the ring. Let's clear these
Pardon,
bodies
friend,
out
your
the
name
way.
was
Wigglewood.
Wigglewood?
That's right.
Huh.
Bandit comes in, clears the bodies.
Why would you send
And-
one? Why would they send one of the infirm to fight?
And firm? I'll have you know I'm quite capable.
And he cracks his fingers.
Now, where did I put my spell book? I must have left it in the back room. That's all right.
He rolls up his sleeves. He seems ready to throw down regardless. And maybe he needs some backup
Okay.
here.
Be fine.
Let's add 2
Roll
goblins
the
to the mix
2.
as well.
Oh no.
He said,
No, two.
the goblins are like, we're losing money on this. Right, enough's enough. We're just going to jump in ourselves. There's a surefire way to
Again,
make guarantee we win.
I must quibble a conflict of interest. You cannot bet on yourself.
Wow.
Game
Only one
Master.
person rolled above a 10 on initiative.
That's rough. A 10.
It was me.
Yeah, or rather they say bet on them. Oh, you always bet on yourself. Okay, these guys are gonna position themselves probably near the wizard as like little backups. Okay,
Mm.
it's Amonet's turn. They're up first this time
We're
around.
going for the wizard.
Okay.
Good luck.
Well, we shall see what you have.
Not much, I'll be honest. But I can try to survive. God! That was a nasty hit, to be fair. God. Stab the old man, he immediately goes to bloodied. He's already nearly dead. Ouch! Why aren't you defending me, goblins?
Yeah, we'll get around to it. We're gonna deal with these guys first. Okay. Yes, Blink. This guy is gonna come in for scimitar attack.
Okay.
And he's probably no taller than your kneecaps,
Oh.
which allows him to get really close and underneath your blade. Oh my god, the damage is absurd. Oh my
Are
god.
you dead again?
That's gonna knock you back to 0. Oh, nice. God damn. With a heavy thud straight to the ground.
That's
Yeah.
a hard hit. That's awful.
Bell is wrung. Your eyes are blurry. Ears ringing. This is too much. Wigglewood.
I may be out of spells from my previous encounter, but I still have a trick up my sleeve.
He looks around at Ark.
Yes, you look like you can take it.
And as he pulls out a large stone square, looks to be roughly palm-sized, and throws it as hard as he can towards Ark.
Magician's brick.
Oh, I like the animation on that. That was great.
Oh god! Kong! Oh, that's hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh boy.
Just bad.
Yeah. Oh my god. A custom spell by Wigglewood that rolls with advantage and absolutely clobbers you. Like square beats square in this case. And you slide up against the stool, snapping the legs off and fall in a pile of splinters and concrete.
There you go. How do you like that
Oh,
one,
dear.
Maddie? Ark, oh god, you are unconscious. And newsflash, we're no longer using death's doors rules. So whilst you are
Okay.
unconscious, you simply roll a death save at the start of your turn.
Okay.
This is a tough one.
Oh, we're no longer using Death's Door. Okay.
No, back to death saves, the old traditional way. That's a success.
Success.
Likewise, blink, roll a death save.
Alright.
It's getting sketch. But honestly,
Right,
one
that's
tap will
exhaustion
take
level
up-
2, right?
It
Amonet
is as
and
well.
me.
Exhaustion level 2. God. Thank you.
That'll
you
be
said it.
fine.
Yeah, Reekses can get one of you off at least. Success. Okay, and then Reekses, your turn. Oh wait, no, it's a goblin minion. Oh lord. Okay. I think he's gonna defend the wizard and try to strike out at you, Amonet, with a little pointy shiv. It's actually probably one of the dinner forks. And yeah, that new shield is serving you well. And now it's Reese's.
Okay, Blink, you need to lock in, right? Lock in.
Yeah.
Who's he gonna be? Link's up first, okay. 9 healing. Back from the
Ooh,
dead
nice.
again.
And then, because the wizard shot the other guy who I just met, but is my friend, and I like, and he knocked him unconscious, but I can't bring him back to life. I'm gonna go and give him a big bear hug and grapple.
Uh-oh.
And I need him to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Con.
As I'm
Uh-oh.
attempting to grapple him. Oh, please have a negative.
13.
Damn it.
No, got a positive for this guy.
Wow.
Unfortunate. He's so close as well to going down. Okay,
Yeah, I was
Amonet might
hoping
be able to
to get-
finish him.
Right, so we will move up a tad into flanking. And once again, wipe.
I have just the
Oh,
spell
nice.
for this. It's shield. Oh wait, damn it! I'm still out of spell slots. Oh. And yeah, he's
Try again?
down. Yeah, he's
Oh, I
well,
did-
he
I
only
thought
had
I
one
did-
H. He had 1 hit point. You're all good. he's out of it. Now,
His
I've just
goblins should be
noticed
minor.
You have Nick. That's a really good mastery for this situation because
I don't know where that comes from. I didn't add that. I don't know what that is.
also you've added a
It's the
+1
mastery of the
sickle. I don't know how you managed to get your hands on that, but it should be a regular sickle. Starting with a magic weapon. How on earth? Okay.
I've
me
got a
fix
+1
that
longbow,
one.
I think. I don't know. Yeah.
You got a +1 longbow too? What the heck?
But I
That's like-
didn't see any any without the +1.
Really?
I don't know if I
Okay,
was looking in
I'll-
the wrong place. Yeah, the
That's okay.
+1 was the lowest I had.
I'll add that to you. Your sheet. So,
Okay.
what is Nick? As a paladin, you've got weapon masteries. You
Hmm.
pick 2, I think in this maybe 1 weapon as a paladin. Oh no, it's 2. Yeah, if I just get 3, you get 2. So when you spend a long rest, you basically practice with a weapon, unlocks the mastery property. The sickle, its mastery is called Nick. When you use it, it's instead of a bonus action for a light attack, it's just part of the attack. So you need to have like another light weapon in the other hand, effectively, or else it doesn't quite work. You can't like have a heavy and a light, but your talons are basically just your unarmed strike anyway.
Unarmed,
So-
yeah. So I'd have to pick up another light weapon.
Not necessarily. You could use your talon as your main attack, and then your sickle as your offhand attack,
Hmm.
and that's basically gives you 2 attacks from level 1 with that mastery.
Yeah.
The only downside to that is you wouldn't be able to add your modifier to the damage for the sickle.
unless you had 2-weapon fighting
Oh.
style.
Why is the sickle only 1d4? I thought it was 1d8. That's why I chose it, rather than a longsword.
Oh goodness, no. That sickle, that 1d8. I'm not sure why that is. Usually a sickle is 1d4, but if you have an idea of like a larger Kopesh-like weapon, we can design
Yes,
that
exactly.
and build it out.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
Like
we can.
the long bow, but slightly curved. But a scimitar is not worth as much. A sickle, like I think it might have been in the original player's handbook. It was 1d8.
No,
Okay.
it's 1d4.
I don't know how that is. It might be because it's a +1 sickle, but we can design that. Fully flesh out a Kopesh-like weapon that's a d8. And if you still like that mastery, you can maybe get that as well. But for now, effectively, what you can do is strike with your sickle as the off hand, and then strike with your talon as like.
Talons is the main.
Yes, right, exactly.
Okay.
So you can
That works.
go ahead and make an attack with your. But yeah, this is all new
Alright,
to you because
Well, yeah.
you're
I'm not used to
the
having
weapon
two
mastery
weapons.
Yeah, this is all 2024 rules, and a cleric never got to touch the weapon masteries, but they are very good, very potent. Now, that's a hit, leaves that goblin bloodied, and I think it's this guy's go. Now, you're still prone, Blink, so he's going to make the most of that whilst he can, and take that scimitar attack against you. And if it hits, oh boy. Why am I rolling flat? Should be advantage. Okay, let me roll it a second time as he chops down. Maybe you roll to the side after you get healed. Then he chops down to the other side, and oh my god, it's another crit. So sorry, what's happening? Blink. Is it low damage? No, it's the most you've ever seen. Holy moly.
Okay, lock
17
in.
damage? Those are just jokes.
Amazing.
God.
Boy.
Damn. Well, that would be that would be a lot. I can't believe
Alright,
it. That
exhaustion
one
level
goblin.
3.
Yeah, this is getting rough. Ark. Oh, you're still unconscious. You can make it back. Rolling that 20. No small feat. You might be muted as well.
Is he there?
Graham?
Right?
Hello?
Graham?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Death save?
Sorry.
You're alright. I
There
can't
we
believe I
go.
crit a second time.
Oh.
Nah, second success though. Poor Blink and Ark are really having it rough this round. And this final one doesn't like Reekses giving it poison. It's going to bonus action disengage with its nimble escape and try to wail on the only other person who's up. I think that's maybe a miss. Goblin minion has not got plus to hits, really. Yeah, it's pathetic. There it is. Yeah, 5 misses. Alright, Reekses.
Okay, you got him. I will go help out the other fighter who's on the ground.
Ay.
I will
I will
occupy
go-
this one. Yes.
And I
Take yours,
will-
then we shall reach our friends.
Okay, boogie board to the face. Oh, did that not gonna hit
13?
probably.
No, not the Goblin Warrior, I'm afraid. They are quite dexterous, and it looks as though he's got a higher shield than regular. Ah, he's got a shield. Yep,
Ah,
he's using like a bar stool, and it catches your boogie board. Now, do you have any?
I have no
doubt
more
you've got any more
spells to get you
spells.
up. No, I used
True.
both of my spell slots to help
That's fine.
already, so I can't get you up.
So there is something you might be able to do, Reekses, and it's whether your feat offers you a free casting.
My feet. I don't think
Yeah,
it
you
does.
took Magic Initiate Druid. It says,
did.
choose a level 1 Druid spell. You always have it prepared, and you can cast it once without a spell slot.
Oh. But my level 1 spell that I chose for that was Goodberry.
Right. But Goodberry can be administered as a bonus action now.
Oh. Can I
I
drop a
think it's-
Goodberry into Blink's mouth?
Let me check here. Yeah, so it's an action to cast, but then you've got 10 berries for the day, and then you drop them into people's mouth as a bonus. So they're very potent ways to get people back up. I will say there's no reason why you would never not have cast Goodberry for the day, since they last 24 hours, right? So
Right.
for the purposes of this, yeah, absolutely. You can say you've got your Goodberries always at the start of the day. And yeah,
Okay, I
feel
will
free to
drop Goodberry.
see what happens when you cast it first. It might add actual good berries to your character sheet. I'm just curious on the automation on it.
It does not.
No? Okay.
That I can see. Not that I can see. No.
No worries. That's fine. In which case, yeah, just add 1 hit point to yourself, I think.
Blink.
Blink. Oh, there you go. Blink.
Can I have one?
Ay.
1 hit point.
Ark,
there you
I will
go.
help you. I will help you when I can.
Just coughing up like insect juice.
And
Okay, you need to lock in, right? Blink, lock in.
Amonet.
I am not a happy bug.
There's one goblin's crit you twice. It's unreal.
That's not good.
No.
All right, we will move over to Ark, and I will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. It's a dagger, but we'll see if he gets you in the back. Nope. Doesn't hit, I don't think. 13? Or is that...
No,
That's your
13
AC.
does, yeah, does.
13 does.
Ah,
13
okay.
does.
3. You're alright. Still standing. 3's
That's- That's fine.
bloodied.
And we'll lay on hands for 3 points.
Nice. Here
Thank
we go.
you.
So I'll change that to left. Okay.
Actually, that
and
might
I-
also be automated.
I don't know how to do that.
That's okay.
Do I just click
For
it
now-
3? Do I just click it 3 times, or I don't know? We'll have
I
to
think,
figure that out.
yeah, give it a shot now. Why not? Because this is the mock battle. I'm going to put Arc at 0. Try putting it back to 5, and then just
Okay.
a target Arc, and then apply it.
Okay.
And see what
Target.
happens.
Did he heal?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one.
it says how many points. Okay.
Mhm.
Give
Okay,
you that option.
sweet. And then I
Thank
think
you.
if you had them targeted, it would have healed them for that. But that's all
Sorry, I
good.
thought I must have untargeted it. Yep.
No, you're good. Okay, so that's how that works. Perfect. And you've still
Okay.
got an action.
Was that a bonus? Is that
Mhm.
a bonus?
Yes. Lay on Hands
Cool.
is now a bonus in 2024.
So good.
Or since
Hmm,
2024. Hard to believe that's 2 years ago. What the hell?
Well then, let's move back for friend Goblin.
Wait, I thought you were leaving. Why you come back?
Oh no. Just a little errand to do, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
There we go.
That's a hit. Splat. He falls unconscious up against the stool, which is usually for the blue side.
Excellent.
Alright. Nice. This
Almost there,
goblin-
friends.
One last goblin. Do I attack Blink and put him down for the 3rd time? No, that seems mean. Reekses is the one with now 9 good berries worth of healing, so if anything, he's the
Hello.
threat.
I mean, that's more threatening.
Give me a hug.
No,
Give
no,
Reeks-
I'm not touched.
Reekses would
I
like a
had-
hug.
I saw the previous fights. I'm not sticking around here.
they will use their nimble escape to duck away, and fluff-wise, they run between your legs. And then we'll say he turns around and pulls out the short bow as he leaps back and fires at the same time.
Or
I have to de-equip the shield though, so it's making him easy to hit, but he doesn't want to touch you with that poisonous skin. So
he
is that a
misses.
hit? Miss? No,
Oh,
don't. Flies between
goblin
the bars.
misses. Goblin misses.
He backs away a little further, and I think that's his full movement. All right, Ark.
You're still in
Alright.
range. You're still
Okay.
in range of my spit.
Leaking oil, sparking away. He kind of gets up, and the little flamethrower launcher retargets the little goblin. We'll try it again. Should roll at advantage. Is it advantage it rolls at because
Well,
of innate
you
sorcery? I think
want
it
to
is.
stand up from prone first. And I'm just getting you guys into the habit of, doing that yourselves.
Alright.
Nice, that's got to be a hit.
That
Firebolt.
That...
Little low on the
Ah,
damage.
I don't- Ark
It
with
should
the good
have-
hit. The
Should
good
have
hit.
also rolled at advantage because I've got innate sorcerer on that.
Okay.
So I'll
Roll
roll
that.
another d20 just for the
There's-
off chance. of a
With
crit.
innate sorcery, does it last for 1 minute no matter what, or until you go unconscious, like incapacitated?
Yeah, it just says it lasts. It doesn't say anything about it disappearing when
Okay, that's
so
interesting
it's
to
still
note.
active. Yeah.
So unlike rage, usually that runs, that falls off. But that's cool. All right, so it's not a crit, but it's still a hit, and a little bit scolded. Blink, you finally got a chance to get your own back.
I can
And
Oh,
finally
just
gonna
stand up
go
and do
hide.
nothing because I have no movement now.
Oh really? Yes. So you're down to what? 13. Oh, I think you removed the wrong condition there. So
Oh.
15 to get up. So half of your movement is it's half of whatever your movement is. So half of 15
10.
is 7. We'll round it down. So you've got 10 foot left technically, right?
Okay.
Or
10?
rather, yeah.
Okay.
10. We'll round it up as in. Well, when I said round it down, I mean half of it is. So you've got 10. You've got 10 foot.
No, because I'm exhaustion 3. That's minus 15, right?
So it is, but it's half of when to get up is half of your movement. So you've got 15. So half
Oh.
of 15 is 7, and that leaves you with 7 left, which we're going to round up. So you've got 10,
Okay.
and that gets you just barely in range with your reach weapons.
Amazing.
just as a quick check on that,
Yes.
would Ark have been able to? Because I had movement and a bonus action left. Would Ark have been able to help him up, or is that an
Not-
action?
It is not an action. It is for you because you need to grapple him and then pull him up using half of your movement. But
Okay.
a marshal could use an attack option to instead take a grapple as one of those attacks. Like
Okay.
Blink could do like multiple people like with their flurry of
Yeah.
blows. They could like grapple, and then pull 2 people up. But it would be a lot of movement.
Okay.
But monks get a lot of movement, so yeah, marshals are better at doing it than casters. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Okay, Blink.
So he'll just like stumble forward towards the goblin before
Yeah.
grabbing the chain whip on his side and using it to attack the goblin. Fuck,
Now,
I'm sure.
-6 to hit is going to be really tough to do anything, but this is where exhaustion sucks the hardest. But yeah, like you say, stumbling around, can't quite get the chain to whip out in its usual fashion.
Yeah, it's just kind of floppy.
And is there anything as a bonus, or is that it?
Not quite yet. No, I don't really have
Yeah.
anything for bonus action that
Okay.
can range.
All right, Reekses.
Reekses will give Ark a good berry.
Okay, up to full heal. There you go.
1 more point of HP for you.
Just
And
post them
then-
through. Post it through his little letterbox.
I will. I don't want to touch you. I'll just throw it in your letterbox. There we go. Okay. Hello, moving over here, and then you are at distance, but you are in range. So I will spit at you again.
I spit at you a second time. Oh yeah, that's gotta be a hit.
That's gonna hit. Only 3 points damage though.
3, but he is bloodied. One more hit from Amonet should finish the fight.
Very
Bring us out.
powerful. All right. Come, friend. Let's strike once again.
Joke's on you! I actually put money on you! So I'm a winner regardless what! And down they go, ending the fight.
Hey.
They lost but won.
May we collect on his behalf as inheritors
Okay.
of his wealth?
Okay, Blink. I will give you like 2 more good berries. Although
Hooray.
they are quite filling, and so I feel you may not be able to eat too many because they do fill you up for food for the day.
I may lay on hands as well for Blink.
Hey, congratulations, we won.
You did? Congrats. Victory
Wow!
was achieved.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Was that your
Won.
victory song? Wow.
Well,
Wow! Won. We're
This
Well, you
was-
racked up quite the body count.
well,
I
it
think
was your
only-
idea for sending 3 teams, and I'm not sure what you may have expected, but our crew is a fine one.
Hello, do you have my crab ready to eat yet?
Oh, yeah. They come around the corner. Here you go. They got some bread for
Ah,
you as
good.
well.
I will eat the crab.
You got a basket of bread. This dark-skinned elf has beautifully prepared this crab meat. It's succulent, delicious, and
Well,
a
with
and a
some
trophy
butter,
in and of
too.
itself. Butter,
Melted
yeah.
butter.
You could even garnish it with some good berries if you really wish.
Oh, I'll put squeeze some good berry juice on top.
Hog staggered out by the looks, bumps into a wall.
He has
There is
he has cast disguise self or himself and is pretending to be a table and is just hiding.
Okay, that was
Beautiful.
fun. Amonet and Blink. Oh boy, Blink.
and
Blink and Reekses and maybe Blink can take lessons from Amoret on fighting.
We will have many opportunities to practice together, but for now, I should very much like to collect our prize, good sir.
And yes, the prize goes
was a
to
prize?
the worthy adversaries. Yes, the scroll case I mentioned. Open
yes,
it up
okay.
and claim your prize. I've got some bets to account for. And yeah, they hand you the scroll case, Amonet.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Is it just an empty scroll case?
It's
no,
just a scroll case. There's nothing inside.
you
You
uncork
get a
it,
box.
and you have a beautifully illustrated map of the new world
Oh,
that you can use to navigate, that you can use to hopefully find your ways. But it is all the typical locations of the major cities, and it's a nice little place to
wrap up here because this has
Excellent.
got a lot of stuff to examine between now and next session. So,
Mhm.
God, where do we even begin?
At the
There
at the
is-
mention of the word map, the little wooden table in the corner that's shaking with fear, just this wee table that's shaking with fear, a little periscope comes up from the middle of it and starts like peering over to see the map.
Wait. Graham and Sara-Jane,
Mhm.
look how big this map is. And
Yeah.
then look way to the far north and look how small Icewind Dale is.
I know. It's massive, isn't it?
We saved all of that.
We saved
That
all
one dot.
all of this corner, this one little tiny corner.
That
Yeah,
little
does that make you
postage
feel
stamp.
better?
It makes me
Yes,
feel horrible.
it does.
Is that
It
better?
does.
There you go. You saved a
There's
whole
a whole
continent,
all of
guys. Honest.
6 towns left.
Look how big this is. Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
another adventure is taking place to the south in Chult. That's right. The jungle continent, the peninsula, actually. That's where the Tomb of Annihilation group, the Dinner Party, will be venturing forth after Curse of
Dinner
Strahd wraps up.
party.
And to the far west, the Clawed Coast lies, where the Baba Yaga's Dancing Hut group will be playing, starting off somewhere near this port town called Kamzir. The Damsir port. Anyway, it's near
Okay.
Shamshir Cove. They will be doing races across the dunes in a grand land race, and to the north, we've already got Icewind Dale's been saved. The ice has melted. Trade has begun again. And your little adventure will begin here in the swimming city known as Weep. And I'll give you a lot more information about that between now and next session. I've got a whole write-up on it.
Okay.
And
Can we get is there like a PDF file of this map or something that I can keep or download so I have it on hand?
yes, I can make you a handout, and I can also give you the actual image as well. But effectively,
Nice.
this is
Yeah.
this version
Mm.
of Midra. If you feel like this looks familiar, that's because, yeah, it does look kind of oddly similar to the Sword Coast. So you can see where the Weep lines up, Blakely Castle's loosely close, Thimbridge. I've done my best to sort of line it up and basically rename some of the towns of the Sword Coast from Faerun. See, like, there you go, a little comparison there.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're still in the same world. I'm just sort of renaming a few of the locations so that it kind of stitches together.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And this probably will be pre-shattering, I should mention, which means the major city, by the way. There's a big event that happens in Mindra. The capital basically shatters into pieces, and there's this weird floating stained glass window in its place that everyone's a little confused about. But this would probably be more accurate. This is the pre-shattering map. As
I
you
was
can see,
wondering
there's
what
the
that
capital.
was.
Oh, the capital city.
Yes.
Incredible.
So, but that's just as a comparison, having that little map there, just so you know, it is still in Midra, but you are going to be using this map for the most part, the Sword Coast one. Let me close that.
Okay.
Nope, that's the wrong button. Hold on. Nephany as well, if you're wondering what that is. That is where Lady Mora is from. Only Sara-Jane knows who that is, really.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Sara-Jane knows
She
a certain
is
character from Baba Yaga.
associated with the witches
Oh, Baba
and
Yaga.
the hag. Yeah. Lady
Yes.
Mora.
Don't you
The
worry
Baba
about
Yaga.
that. It's a gothic village known for piracy as well. There'll probably be quite a few of them coming from there, so deal with that when you have to. What else? Just to wrap it all up. Yeah, the Sword Coast is where the continent of Midra meets the Sea of Swords, and in the west. This coastline is populated by a wealth of different folk, from the savage frontier in the north down to the nation of Arm in the south. The settlements on the coast are and the island kingdoms of the Sea of Swords and Trackless Sea are the primary settings for this campaign. But other inland locations may feature more predominantly during your playthroughs. And so there'll be a lot of places to visit. The coastline itself is perilous and changeable. In the north is the sea of moving ice, filled with great bergs that shatter the hulls of unwary ships. Further south lie calmer waters and relatively friendly ports, such as Weep and Blakely Castle, although they don't have a port. There's these terrible looking, what are they called? Razor sharp rocks that will sink your vessel. But despite those, they're not the only thing that will sink them. Pirates from Nephany and the other smaller islands will will target merchant galleys. They bully fishing boats, and the seas are too cruel just for any typical merchant or fisherman. They often have to hire like protection or adventurers like yourselves to escort them. And the seas themselves are crueler still, with harboring hideous monsters, tempestuous squalls, and unseen horrors in their depths. Many strange forces have threatened the Sword Coast in recent years, from marauding giants to an endless winter to even the cult of elemental evil and Tiamat herself. But brave heroes have managed to restore peace to the region each time. But with this new threat, could it be the breaking point? Something distinctly alien has crash-landed in Midra. Something which the material plane is not quite equipped to deal with. And there you go. That'll finish off our session 0, I think. And
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
we've got some side characters we can build between now and next session if you want, but they're not a thing to have ready for session 1. They can be a thing that you come across and you recruit throughout the ports, right? You might meet one of these NPCs you've designed on a remote island, or maybe they're at first an enemy that you clash with, and then they become like a friend. You can, there's sky's the limit. They're almost effectively a whole second character. You can choose to roleplay them, or you can choose to have me voice them, whichever you prefer. And knowing now all the interesting backstories of the characters might inform you a little bit better if you want to have something like, I don't know, a hermit crab turtle as a antagonistic jab
Is it-
towards Ark. You could do something crazy like that. Yeah.
It sits on your shoulder like a parrot and just insults Ark all day long.
Yeah. Maybe it's a druid in wild shape, or I think there is actually a lobster race. But if you wanted to go and reflavor it as a hermit crab, you could do that. Anyway, sky's the limit. But guys, thank you very much for all your wonderful insights and characters. I can't wait to see how they progress the story and uncover the clues.
Just
yeah.
one thing, Chris. According to Twitch chat, we should level up. I saw a couple
Oh, did you now?
couple people in the Twitch chat saying that we deserve a level up.
You're
I think we
level
deserve a
1.
level up.
You went from 0 to level 1, guys. That's the truth. This whole session was the level
Well
up.
done.
Yeah.
Well done.
But the early levels will probably be fast, and then
0 to hero.
This is joking. I'm
That's
just
it.
joking.
That's it. From session 0 to hero, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go all the way to 12 this time. Woo!
Ooh.
Very good.
So I will get my fly speed at some point if I stay. If I survive.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes. If you guys are really like interested in doing like the 100% completion of everything, there might be additional things that I can always flesh out the adventure. In fact, actually, let's go back to the landing page. There's a small little announcement at the end. You're in fact getting a 2-for-1 with this campaign because it's not just Call from the Deep. Oh no, I'm adding in Ghosts of Saltmarsh as well.
Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Oh.
Mhm. Ta-da.
Wow.
Ooh.
Little reveal.
Call from the Deep, Ghosts of Saltmarsh. It's
Yep.
all one.
It is. It is kind of like one big title. For those who don't know, it is a selection of short adventures. They are more secluded, like separate things. They aren't like a whole spanning arc, which makes them really easy to drop in as locations in particular islands. So, yeah, they're all kind of what's the word? Separate quests to one another. But I will no doubt have to weave them together and have them make sense in an overall arc. But either way, yeah, you're gonna get to experience some of the best from that module as well.
Cool.
Awesome. Any other questions? Anything else you wanna say before we wrap it up?
No.
Think we're good.
Okay.
No,
Sweet.
I think I'm okay. I just need
Excellent.
to make a
In that
note
case-
for myself to do a couple things.
Oh, I figured out what the deal is with the sickle. It's not a sickle, but a sickle sword. And it's on the OneNote, but it wasn't in the import.
Oh, okay.
So and on the OneNote, it's a 1d8 with bypass
Was that under the exotic weapons?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Hang on, I have to
So
go back. Weapons.
Effectively,
weapon
what
tables.
they are is there's just a
Mm.
custom weapon that is an example of a custom made weapon. If you would like to make a custom Kopesh, we can do
It's
that.
under martial melee weapon.
Oh, is it? Okay. We
Yeah,
can use
yeah.
that as well if you'd like instead.
I would like to.
Sickle
Yeah, I
sword
mean
is
the
fine.
Kopesh is the idea, but 1d8 plus bypass, piercing, slashing.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely.
All right. Sweet.
That's what I would like to go for.
I will
I
make
do
that
see
for your
sickle
character.
sword there. Yeah.
Sweet.
If you
In that
can
case,
add that to
then,
the sheet, that would be awesome.
yes, I will be doing that before next session. But I will
Okay.
close out the stream here and say thank you once again. And I'm looking super forward to this campaign. It's going to be great.
Bye, viewers.
Bye.
Bye.